And now, ladies and gentlemen, Q105 and the MJ Morning Show is the fourth Tampa Bay radio station to go all Christmas.
All right, happy holidays. Yeah, rocking around Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Yeah, mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Yeah, rocking around Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sense of
Froggy, what was that? Was it
I don't know. I'm the producer.
Let's be jolly, deck the halls with holly, rocking around.
What is Deck with
Bowels of holly. Yeah.
You know what? The other stations that are playing like all Christmas music and some even starting, I think, back in July. Right. Bottom line is they don't have Hal Herman.
Oh, no.
That is a Q105 MJ Morning Show exclusive right there.
It's a hot commodity.
All right, listen, the reason why we're not going all Christmas all the time, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is I'm a little disappointed that that's the only Hal Herman Christmas song that we have. And Froggy, I'd like to know the status. It is now, the 14th of December. What's the deal? Where are the additional Hal Herman? Yeah, where are the rest of the Hal Herman Christmas songs?
They're coming soon. Don't worry.
The halls with bowels of holly, rocking around Christmas tree.
Where are the rest of the songs? There's supposed to be like 12 cuts for a whole CD.
Hal wants to take he wants to work on it after the Christmas break.
Is there any chance that we'll have at least one or two more for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go and produce 2 songs for tomorrow, yes. No, maybe a live performance with Hal and, I don't know, Cajun Fester, I guess.
I've asked for Hal Herman headlines for tomorrow, to kind of have the last Hal Herman headlines
of the year.
For the year, yeah.
Maybe like a year in review.
Can I make a request for Hal Herman headlines for tomorrow, please?
Maybe since you said please, Hal.
And 11 more Christmas songs.
Jesus. Been a long day. Well, yeah, I'll see if Hal can whip up something for you.
Yeah, about time you and Hal did some work around here.
Yeah, you know us, always slacking.
Yeah, so can I bank on Hal Herman headlines?
Sure. Unless anything catastrophic happens to Hal.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know.
A drinking accident?
Hemorrhaging his entire body out.
Something.
You never know.
Does Jamie Spears still have his left leg? Do we know?
Ooh.
Last time we checked.
All
Yes.
right. Yeah, we opened the show yesterday with breaking news with the fact that Britney Spears' father had who's out there yelling?
I don't know.
Yeah, Britney Spears' father had his leg amputated because of some knee replacement surgery that went wrong. I would like to say to the doctor, I'd like to say to the medical facility, the hospital where Jamie Spears had his leg amputated because of apparently an infection from knee replacement. I'd like to say to the medical facility, you're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to end up with an additional part, not less. Ultimately, you're supposed to be able to use that leg with your new knee replacement, not lose the leg altogether.
Hey, man, that big infection, that'll get you, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. I know a guy who's had like 4 of those things done, and he's fine.
4 knee replacements.
Yeah.
Hey,
they keep on giving out.
That item that we did yesterday with that whole country star Luke Combs and the local Pinellas Park woman and her selling of the drink tumblers.
She's in trouble, right?
No, the whole thing.
Roxanne, you got to get caught up.
I wasn't here yesterday.
You missed the whole show.
I don't know.
Don't blurt out. This whole thing took a major turn actually during the show yesterday, and we dealt with this quite extensively. We even had Shannon Bankin on, Better Call Bankin from Channel 8. We had her on, And this is because of this Pinellas Park woman who was producing these drink cups, a tumbler. And those are the ones that have the big, plastic outer clear shell, the insert where the drink goes in, and then you can take the insert out and you got the outer clear shell. And she did all kinds of Luke Combs
Like clip art.
Exactly, like pictures of him and his name and likeness.
Different fonts,
Right.
and like a cartoon caricature of him.
And was selling this stuff on Amazon for $20 a pop. But the problem is his likeness and certain aspects of his life, his career, marketing, copyrighted. So he has a lawyer and I guess a company that goes after kind of big time players, larger corporations or really big counterfeit operations that are making a fortune off of pirated, unlicensed goods. So this company goes after these folks, these businesses that do it on a much larger scale. This woman, Nicole, in Pinellas Park, she gets wrapped up in it. Turns out she sold 20 of these tumblers at like $20 a pop. And, what was it? Like total of, I think, $380.
That was all the money she took in
Right.
from the sales of these tumblers.
Exactly. And then she ends up getting wrapped up in this lawsuit. And a judgment in federal court up in Illinois was issued. She was sued. She didn't know it. The lawsuit went to some virtually defunct Hotmail account that she has. She was in the hospital at the time because she's got congestive heart failure. And she finds out after the fact that there's already been a judgment that she owes Luke Combs $250,000 in a copyright violation, and she doesn't have it. So the story takes legs and gets going the night before last, and then, of course, yesterday morning. And we're talking about this thing. So country star Luke Combs, he gets word of it. He wakes up, and I'm sure he's got a feed going where, he gets news alerts where whenever his name is mentioned, I'm sure he's got all kinds of alerts. He sees it first thing yesterday morning that he just sued this woman for $250,000, and she might not even have $250.
She's just a fan.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do something.
Big fan, exactly. So he immediately went to his social media. He cut a video, and we played that audio in yesterday's show. Anyway, he's like totally flabbergasted. He was floored. He said that this is nauseating. It made him sick. He's now going to give her $11,000 today because her Amazon account was shut off because of the litigation. So Amazon froze her funds. So Luke is going to double the frozen funds, which I think were $5,500,
Right.
and give her $11,000. Anyway, we'll have a full update on the story, but this has really turned into something big in the last 24 hours. So we'll get into and do a follow-up here on the MJ Morning Show, so stand by. Hey, we're just getting rolling here on a Thursday, and it's a busy damn show today, so don't miss a thing. At 6:09, let's grab traffic. Pat's on, and we're back in minutes. MJ Morning Show.
Still a great morning in traffic.
MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hello, MJ and the crew here, 621. Roxanne, hope your day off was great. A nice, refreshing middle of the week Wednesday day off. That's what I like. I like to work on Monday and Tuesday, just take Wednesday off, then come back and work a Thursday and Friday. It's just so unconventionally refreshing, you know.
It really is.
You know what? Yesterday, I was thinking to myself, if I could just somehow work into my contract to have Wednesdays off, that would be the perfect work schedule.
It's
2 days on, 2 days off.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump
off.
day work
Yeah.
off. Yeah, that's great. Hey, I hope that we didn't cause any harm. I have an item here. I've got a story that I've been kind of sitting on. It just ended up in the pile. I do so much prep that I can't get to everything. You know, it's always been the story of my life. You know, just over prepare the shows. You don't get around to all the material. And this is somewhat important. And I'm wondering if by any chance harm befell somebody that might have stayed safer if I had done this story earlier, I think even late last week. So did I neglect the safety of some of our listeners? Potentially, possibly. I'm fessing up.
That's a hell of a connection.
I'm coming clean.
So what, you don't tell people to blow out candles and their house burns down on a Saturday? You're like, oh, I should have done the story. It's my fault.
You're kind of barking up the right tree. I mean, it doesn't have to do with candles.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to do with
Christmas tree lights.
Right.
You said barking up a tree. He said fire with candles, Christmas tree lights.
What was I going to say? I forgot.
I don't know. Just tell us the
So
story.
what was the warning you wanted to give, or you thought you might have given last week that you didn't? That somebody might have been injured in the meantime, and you feel somehow responsible. Oddly enough,
Please.
The most gator-infested lakes in Florida, and we have some in the listening area.
Yeah, I sent you that story.
Yeah.
Britney
You had
Spears' father lost her leg to a gator in this last week. It's all because he didn't listen to you.
That's not funny, dude. The guy lost his arm when he was going to the bathroom behind a bar a few months ago.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a better story for Britney Spears' father.
I know Komodo Dragon would be the best story. Got that thing ripped off.
Or, like, who's the successor to El Chapo?
El Chapo.
El Chapo, your leg off. So
El Chapo.
So we're going camping.
oh, that's good. Oh, the next monster gator in Florida ought to be named El Chapo.
Should be a sci-fi movie.
El Chapo.
We pulled a 16-footer out of Mayaca Lake.
Oh, man.
60-footer?
16-footer. 60-footers.
They should rename UF's mascot to El Chompo. That's good because they do the gator chomp.
Yes, they do.
There you
Goodbye,
go.
Albert.
Yeah.
So I have a list of the most gator-infested lakes in Florida, and I mean, number one is obvious. Come on.
Titicaca.
No Lake Titicaca in
The Great
Florida.
Salt Lake.
No, we don't.
What's the obvious one?
Lake Michigan.
No. Come on, what's the biggest lake in the state of Florida?
Huron.
Lake Okeechobee.
That is correct, Froggy.
Good bass fishing.
Were you tired of playing our game, Froggy?
No, I
Now,
just...
I don't know how the hell
Shut up.
they know this. How can they come up with a number of...
It's just the biggest lake, so they have the most one.
How do you come up with this number?
Yeah.
How do you just do you know how many gators are allegedly in Lake Okeechobee? Do you have any idea?
Ooh, let's play. Top 5
I mean-
answers. I'm going to say 1,000.
No, you're way off, but you didn't go over. Anybody
that's
else?
how you
How many gators are in Lake Okeechobee?
998.
I didn't go over.
Oh, I
Dummy.
$1, Bob.
I mean, you didn't go over. I mean, what is it? It can't be 2,000.
It's like 3,000, right?
No, it's not. No.
How many?
It's
50.
higher.
Okay, 1,100.
This is why it's comical. How do they know this?
Do they tag
They
them?
are saying that there are 9,308 gators in Lake Okeechobee. 9,300. That is a lot of. All right, Lake Okeechobee is a big freaking lake, but there's a lot of freaking alligators. 9,308. How do they know it's not 9,309? How do they know it's not 9,327?
I don't know that there's 9,000 residents in Okeechobee County.
How could they? Seriously, does the article say how they're able to count them? What their method is for that estimation?
I'm sure they do some sort of mathematic equation, right?
According to the ranking, researchers do alligator censuses, or is it sensei?
I don't know.
Daniel-san, I'm your sensei.
Alligator here. Alligator here. Alligator here.
The surface of Lake Okeechobee, largest in the state of Florida, over 700 square miles. That is a ridiculously large lake. And if you've ever flown over Florida, I mean, and if you fly over Lake Okeechobee, that's a long chunk of lake that they have over there. So I'm not going to go down the whole list because there are like 30 lakes. Like the lake that they have listed with the fewest alligators is
Lake Acid.
Is Lake
Tar Pit.
Lake Hipachi, and that has 109 alligators in Gulf County.
Oh, I'll jump in that thing in a meat suit.
But
1,000, that's nothing.
No,
109.
109.
100.
That's it. Okay. All right. So, what about the lakes in the Tampa Bay area? And there are a bunch in Polk. So, Polk County, that's like the closest county that has a boatload of alligators. Lake Dexter in Polk, Lake Arbuckle in Polk, Lake Weohayakapaka. I don't know.
Yeah, we are.
That's right.
Weohayakapka. Whatever the hell the Weo Lake is in Polk County. It's 168 gators in there. And all these other counties. Lake Pierce.
Like Lake Pierce.
Wait a sec. There is a Pinellas Lake.
Well, it's Lake Seminole.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lake Seminole.
Yeah. So correction on the fly, MJ Morning Show, and coming in at number 20 with the most alligators in the state here on the countdown is Lake Seminole in Pinellas County.
Lake Magdalene didn't
Hi,
make the list?
everybody. I'm Casey Kasem. We're counting down the most gator-infested lakes in Florida. So, yep, Pinellas has Lake Seminole, 238 gators. Not 239, not 234, not 222. Nope, 238 gators are in Lake Seminole here in Pinellas County. All right,
Lake Tarpon on the list? That's where I used to wakeboard a lot. I was always nervous about gators.
Let's see. In Polk County, number 13, Lake Hancock. 559 gators in there.
I used to fish the cock.
Yeah.
Is Lake Minneola on the list?
No.
Lake Minnehaha.
Also in Polk County, coming in at number 7, Lake Hatchiniha. I mean, where are these freaking names coming from?
I know. What about Lake West Chase? Because I have Lake West Chase in my backyard, and there are definitely gators.
I'm sure
I
there
always see
are.
there at least two.
That's a drainage ditch.
You can fish in it, and these gator counters would probably come out here and count. I think there are 2 gators there, but these gator counters would probably count 68.
I'm sure there are some delicious fish with lots of great fertilizer runoff in Lake West Chase. All right, so Lake Hatchiniha, whatever, in Polk County, 1,287 gators, and then that wraps up all the close stuff to us. So there you have it. But no Hillsborough County lakes, 1 Pinellas County lake and Lake Seminole, and then a whole bunch of Polk County lakes. And then the other lakes are like Alachua and Levy County and Orange County, Sumter, that kind of Leon, Volusia.
It sounds like alligator junk science. I mean, Hillsborough is right next to Polk, and Polk has all these lakes, and Hillsborough doesn't have one?
Hey, what about Land O'Lakes?
The whole, that's Pasco County.
Well, I'm about to say that. But right here just over the Hillsborough County line, just, a smidge over the Hillsborough County line in Pasco, you've got Land O'Lakes. You're telling me with all those freaking lakes, Land O'Lakes and Pasco can't make the freaking Gator infestation list?
Come on,
This is
Pasco.
basically a list of the horniest gators and where they live, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Basically.
Yeah, that's a good point because there's so many of them. They've been doing it and populating.
All kinds of gator hookups.
Yeah.
Slut gators.
You want to go take it behind the bush down by the north end?
That's the sounds.
I just stop.
Well, they probably there's
Stop, Fester, stop it. Stop! Stop!
That's what you sound like.
Stop! What the?
Fester, please. It's disgusting.
there are probably a ton of gators at Lovely Lady Lakes.
I'm sorry, what?
Lovely Lady Lakes, isn't that a lake?
I think this is Lady Lake.
It's
just
Lady Lake,
Lovely.
Florida.
I think the postcards might say Lovely
Yeah.
Lady Lake.
Lady
Oh,
Lake.
that's what it is.
Not Lovely Lady Lake.
Lady Lake is up near the villages.
Yes.
All right, 6:31 at the MJ Morning Show. So, a public service: avoid those lakes. Don't go swimming. Lake Okeechobee, 9,308 alligators. Yeah, don't go swimming in that thing. 6:31 MJ Morning Show here on a Thursday. I guess it is. All right, I got a big pile of early morons in the news next. Oh, 'tis the season for even more extensive morons, and we'll get to that momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show. Internet. This joyous music at 6:40 here on a Thursday morning could mean just one thing. That it's time for the early Morons in the News on the MJ Morning Show. And, you know, 'tis the season, very joyous time. And, of course, this time of year brings Christmas parades from all around the country to communities large and small. Christmas parades are a big deal. Don't be a jackass. Don't be a jackwagon and get annoyed at a neighborhood Christmas parade and go outside and start. Yeah, nothing says Christmas parade like somebody firing shots in the air because the parade's annoying you. What a jackwagon.
That's not cool.
No, this is, of course, a Florida story. Would you expect anything less?
Nope.
Florida dude. Now, the story starts out with a Florida man. That's where Florida man came from, because all these damn stories seem to start with a Florida man. And we're actually having more women getting in on the Florida bad behavior action.
I'm all for equality.
A Florida woman.
Woman.
Yeah. Florida guy arrested, fired off several shots during a neighborhood Christmas parade because he was agitated, according to the police report, with the parade goers where they were going. I guess they were across his lawn. Get off my lawn. Holiday edition. Douglas Moore, 43, was arrested, charged with 6 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm, reckless discharge of a firearm, use of a firearm while under the influence of alcohol. Would you have bet that this was an ARI, an alcohol-related incident?
Yeah, almost exclusively.
Yeah. This is at Clay County, up in the Panhandle, right? Yeah. The Middleburg, Florida Christmas parade was underway last Saturday. Deputies and the SWAT team responded to the location along the parade route after several gunshots were heard. Yeah, located about 30 miles southwest of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not quite.
It's not Panhandle.
No, it's not. Clay County's not Panhandle. How many counties are in Florida? Like 63, 68, 67?
I thought it was 67.
67, as I'm told. 67 counties. There are counties I don't think I've ever heard of. When you look at the county map of Florida, there are a handful of counties that, wow, where the hell is that?
There's Liberty County.
I've never heard of Liberty County. Where the hell's Liberty County?
Lafayette County.
Heard of that county?
Hamilton County.
Stop saying I never heard of that county. Where the hell's that county?
Calhoun County.
I have no idea. Where the hell is Calhoun County?
Union County.
I have no idea where Union County is.
Not to be outdone, Dixie County.
I've heard of Dixie County.
Okay.
How about County?
I know Dixie County.
Taylor County.
I know that one. I've driven through Taylor County, actually.
Washington County.
I have no
Never
idea
heard
where
of
the
it.
hell. I have no idea.
How
where
long
that
are we
is.
doing this?
No
I got
idea.
67 of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Was it Wachula County? Wachula County?
Wachula. I've actually driven through there. I don't need any more.
Please,
The
more.
point's been made. The other point is
Highlands.
yes,
Flagler?
Yeah,
Sumter?
yep,
Stop!
yep,
Stop!
all three of those.
Stop!
Got it.
Indian River?
Enough! Yes, stop. So
Glades.
stop.
Yes.
The point is, don't fire gunshots during a Christmas parade if you're not happy with the parade festivities, okay?
He probably thought he could just sneak it in there and no one would notice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just. Yeah, let me sneak these gunshots. Yeah.
Maybe he's like a pirate at Gasparilla.
Yeah, he's confusing his Florida parades.
Yeah.
Let's go from Florida up to the Pacific Northwest. And I'm heading out west here shortly, and, there are chain laws. When there's heavy snow and the roads are covered, there's a requirement that you have to drive with chains, and especially trucks like tractor trailers. Listen to this jackass. This guy was pulled over. He was using a makeshift USB cord as his tire chain. A computer USB cord is all wrapped around his tire.
You need a long cord, right?
Yeah.
How do you even put those chain deals on? Are they a pain in the ass
Yeah.
or what?
Well, if you're out west, like I'll be in Colorado here shortly, you'll see on the side of the interstate, like I-70, you'll have long stretches of shoulder, and there'll be signs, a truck chain up area where the trucks can pull over and chain up.
Oh, sounds awful.
This is ridiculous. This dude had like a half a chain, and then he had a USB computer cable just intertwined, used as, what the hell?
That's not going to do much.
How many rotations or revolutions of the tire before that thing just completely comes apart?
Yeah.
I mean, how did it stay intact? How would they pulled the guy over because I guess they recognized they didn't have enough chains on? This is in Washington State.
Yeah, he had a USB cable.
Yeah, I just
Was it like a phone charger USB cable? I know I get one bend in my phone charger and it's shot.
It's a good question, meaning what makes a better snow chain? Is it a Type A or a Type C?
Oh, the new Type C.
The Type C is the small one.
Yeah.
I think that's what Apple's gone to. So Apple, with the iPhone, they got rid of that proprietary lightning connector, and now they've got because the kids just got new phones after 3 years. batteries were going bad and all that stuff. So, yeah, the new iPhone, what are they up to? Is it the 14? iPhone 4, is that what they have right now? Or was, was it the 15?
14, 15, 16?
I don't know. That's not, I don't think it's 16. So, yeah, I'm not an iPhone user. I'm Android. So is Michelle. But the kids like the iPhones. And the latest iPhone went to the USB-C.
The 15.
Okay, it's the current is the 15.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for setting that straight for me. Very important.
That's what we do.
Hey, don't run down an airport runway. Yeah, this is out
What, are
of...
you trying to catch your planes?
Yeah, this is out of Helena, Montana. Yeah, woman arrested, 42 years old, Tennessee woman in Montana for some reason, acting erratically. She scaled a fence at the Helena, Montana Regional Airport, and apparently 6:38 in the morning, there was a report of a woman just running down the runway while planes were trying to take off. Officer said the woman was acting erratic, ran down the runway, climbed the fence, finally located. The woman was arrested on trespassing charges, taken to a local detention center. I mean, that's no way to go through life, is running down an airport runway. I don't think that makes a lot of sense.
Not after these stories we hear about people getting sucked into engines and stuff. I want no part of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And then one last story here. And, of course, this is a Florida story. Stolen Amazon van, high-speed chase. 23-year-old Jose Carlos Blanqueset stole the van from a North Miami Beach location. And this is one of these, ubiquitous Amazon vans you see everywhere. Hey, I got to be honest. Yeah, he led cops on a high-speed chase. They finally did the pit maneuver. So this is on I-95. Law enforcement, the Florida Highway Patrol, to stop the stolen Amazon van. They did the pit maneuver where they tapped the rear of the vehicle, causing it to spin out.
Did the doors fly open? Did packages go everywhere?
No reports of that. But the point I'm trying to make, the reason why I'm doing the story right now is those Amazon drivers, they leave the vans running a lot.
Yeah, my guy does.
Yeah. I'm in the neighborhood doing my 2-mile walk every Monday through Friday. I'm doing 5-mile walks on Saturday and Sundays. And, man, during the course of my week, there are a lot of Amazon vans that I see. And, yeah, they keep the van running. They run out. They drop the package off. Sometimes they'll have 2 packages. They'll hit the house that they're stopped at. Then they'll do the next door house if they have an Amazon delivery. Point is, I see these Amazon trucks running quite a bit. So, listen, I don't want to give anyone an idea here, but you leave these ubiquitous grayish, bluish, whatever color they are, these Amazon vans, you got these things running. It's obviously easy pickings for a car thief. And, yeah, this thing.
The dash cam video is exquisite.
Oh, yeah. From the FHP, the dash cam video is crazy. And they tried numerous times to tap this thing, and it's running down like the service lanes and the shoulders. It's an insane car chase, all because the Amazon driver just left the van running.
I got to hand it to Carlos. He could handle that van.
Yeah, Carlos was really putting this Sprinter van through the paces.
This is like a commercial for the van. It's a really sturdy van.
If you're looking for a great vehicle for high-speed police chases, it's the Amazon van. It's 6:51 at the MJ Morning Show on Q105. It's how many Amazon vans are out there? I mean, there are, hundreds of thousands?
Yes.
Across the country? There's got to be a couple of 100,000 of these damn vans.
I drive by some of the distribution centers, and the line snakes back and forth. Hundreds of vans.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. All right, 7 o'clock hour straight ahead, and a lot of stuff on the way here on the MJ Morning Show. If you want to go solar, I'm going to give you the on Q105, rolling up on 7:03 Thursday morning. Fester, you have no idea. You have no clue. You have no idea where I'm going with this.
I do. I think I do.
I just teased a moment ago. I just said Fester sent me something absolutely disgusting.
I think I do.
What do you think that you sent me? Because a lot of times you send me stuff and I don't know what's going on with your memory, but it's not quite the same as it used to be. And you'll just forget about stuff that you sent me. What did you send me that I'm saying is just gross?
Initially, the weird look on my face was I thought you were going to talk about the Dorito liqueur, which we talked about yesterday.
Right.
We talked about it.
Yeah, no, not that. That was yesterday.
Then I remembered.
Yeah, folks, if you missed it on yesterday's program, there's a alcoholic beverage that's coming out, and it's some liqueur that tastes like Doritos nacho cheese chips. It's like,
I missed that.
Oh, yeah, well, because you were not here.
Yes.
Missed the whole day.
You missed the whole day yesterday.
I got to tell you,
yes.
I went to this place called Doodle Noodle. You'll see where I'm going with this. Doodle Noodle the other day. Have you heard of it?
No, I have
Sounds
not.
like a kid's book.
It was my first time there. It was so good. It's in West Chase, and it's like Vietnamese, and it's this really adorable place.
So they encourage the kids to come with magic markers and just doodle all over the walls?
That's what all the decor is. It almost makes you a little dizzy. It's all black and white. It's doodles all over the wall.
Yeah, the whole thing looks like an art book.
But are you allowed to bring your own markers? Are you allowed to give your 3-year-old a couple of Sharpies and have them go to town on their wall?
No. You see pictures right there. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, Fester just brought up a picture. You've talked about this place in the past.
No, I haven't. I sent you emails about it, but we haven't talked about it.
You have, because Fester's showing me a story from That's So Tampa on their website.
Yeah.
And I've seen this before.
Yeah.
You've talked about this before.
I think we've talked about the decor of the place.
Anyway,
Okay.
She's never
But let me tell you. So
you got liquored up and hammered at Doodle Noodle?
No. So we got one of their bowls of noodles, and my daughter said, this tastes just like Doritos. And it tasted just like Doritos, and it was really good. So I'm not going to stick my nose out.
Stop. Is that on the menu? A noodle bowl that tastes like Doritos?
No, but she was right. I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, this tastes like Doritos. And it was the soup. It was the vegetable base of one of the soups. And I tasted it, and it did, and it was delicious.
But do you expect the noodle soup to taste like Doritos?
No.
Do I want my soup to taste like Doritos?
That's where I'm going with this. I never knew I wanted my soup to taste like Doritos, but I do, and so maybe I want my drink to taste like Doritos. So let's not just beat it up.
Tell you what, there's a company that's coming out with Doritos flavored liquor. And you're a big day drinker, so
I do have a day planned next week just to drink all day.
Oh, I'm sure
and
you do.
I want my friend to drop me off and have to. I want to throw up in her car.
All right.
Wait a sec.
Wow. Nothing like good goals.
You want to throw up in your friend's car?
I mean, we just kind of make jokes like this.
Are you serious?
You're going to hold on to 29 that hard. You really have to live the life.
You are
You do.
You're an Uber. You're an Uber or Lyft driver's worst nightmare.
It's just hyperbole. We're just joking around, and we said let's do some day drinking. Let's go shopping and do day drinking next week.
Oh, look. My friend's here. Let's do a lot of drinking. Hey, wow, that was a lot of drinking. I had a lot of fun. Let's get in your car. What is your friend's name? First name?
Kettle.
We cut the crap.
Yes, I'm going to see Kettle.
All right.
Listen, just cut the crap. What is your friend's first name?
Deanna.
So you're going to vomit in Deanna's car?
It's awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, this item that Fester sent me kind of...
So it's now that I know it wasn't the Dorito liqueur, the
so what
only
is it?
other food
What is it?
Is it the cheese Coke?
Yes.
I love both of those items individually.
Yeah, I do too. I love going to get a pound of Boar's Head White American whole milk cheese at the Publix deli counter. I like a great block of Sarvecchio Parm, from Sartori.
Yeah, I'll just take Kraft American slices in the individual cellophane wrap.
I like a great block, a nice chunk of Sardo Pecorino from Sardinia. I make my cacio e pepe with a good Sardo Pecorino. I like cheese. I just don't like the like dirty underwear cheese, which like blue cheese and What? What?
Is that what people really call it?
I don't know. That's what I'm calling it. No, I don't like the pungent cheeses. Blue cheese turns my stomach. Even feta. So it begins with feta. Even a lighter, it's that genre, it's that category of cheeses that I don't like. I like a lot of cheeses, but that blue cheese kind of, I hate that. That's grotesque to me. But Fester, this is nasty. Mm-hmm. You take a glass of Coke and you drop a slice of American cheese or some type of slice of cheddar in a Coke. This is a thing. Are you kidding me?
Mm.
So it's supposed to taste like vanilla Coke.
That's what they say. I'm sorry.
Just get a vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
Froggy, look at that. Froggy with the most brilliant comment of the day so far. Can
I leave?
You're out of here. You're done.
Sweet.
Thank you. Say goodnight, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good night.
Froggy's
And
back tomorrow.
Good luck.
Fester, there's a video that he sent me of a guy dropping a slice of like white American cheese in a glass of Coke. Then he's stirring it up. It gets all like coagulated and everything. And the guy's drinking this thing. It's nasty. And he's like, hey, everybody, let's try cheesy Coke. I'm like, no, I don't want to put American cheese in my Coke.
Wasn't there a milk or something else with Coke? The guy would put milk in it or something?
Laverne and Shirley did that.
Yeah. Pepsi and...
I remember when I was a kid, that was a big deal. Was it like Magic Cows or something? There was some drink where you mixed milk, but there was also flavored like blueberry and strawberry milk that you mixed with Coke. I'm like, what's going on here?
That sounds disgusting on the surface, but then you'd make a ice cream float with Coke, and it's great. And that's essentially milk and Coke.
Ice cream is sweet. A root beer float, a Coke float. I'm with you. Those are good things, but I'm not putting a slice of cheese. It just, even the video you sent me, it looks grotesque.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
I don't get food grossed out very easily. I like weird combinations, but that's disgusting.
And I have a listener that wants to vent. What did I do now? A listener is going to vent. I have an email. The listener sent me a note. I'm sorry, not an email. It was a direct message. You can always email me. Folks, I encourage your emails. You can get a hold of me. My private personal email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. Always looking for great content. You've got hot gossip. You've got an inside story. You got a scoop. You got something we need to know about. You email me, mj@mjmorningshow.com. And the other way to get a hold of me directly is my DMs. My Instagram DMs are wide open at Certified MJ Radio, and that's how I got this. A listener wants to vent. So I saw this. I'm like, what did I do now?
Okay.
What do you think Chris wants to vent about?
Wow.
If it's something you did, it could be a lot of things because you annoy people on so many levels.
Stop.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Not appreciating that game.
Nope. Nobody knows what it is.
What?
On Tuesday when Roxanne were where we're going,
Yeah.
to what MJ was saying for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm doing an item. I'm talking about something, and these jack clowns over here are just going,
Until you picked up on it.
Yeah.
Took a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Why'd you do a South Park? Okay.
That's another great game.
It is.
Okay. So what's this person pissed off about?
Nothing. But they're venting.
Oh, okay.
It's a guy that owns a dryer vent cleaning company. and he's warning that you gotta clean your dryer vents.
Oh.
That's no joke.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm doing this. This is a freaking public service announcement. This guy, this is a total PSA. Hey, MJ, I've been a long fan of the program, big fan since the 90s. Pleasant surprise when you guys returned on October 5th of 2020. Happens to be my daughter's birthday. The day I started listening to you was my daughter's birthday. Never forget it. I know you have a lot of material to cover each morning, but wondered if you ever considered putting out a PSA. Many homeowners are unaware of the risk of a dirty dryer vent. I can't tell you how many homeowners I come across that have no idea their dryer vent needs to be cleaned. Daily, I see charred dryer lint and signs of potential fires, a fire hazard.
Yeah, lint catches fire quickly.
Yeah. There have been house fires. This is not a joke. There are people that will be in a house for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, never clean their dryer vents. It's a thing. I mean, you might have a dryer vent right now that is just clogged with lint, like kindling at a Boy Scout fire, just waiting to ignite your house on fire. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look what Fester found. Lint fires responsible for 3,000 house fires a year in the United States. So, yeah, this is a public service announcement. Thanks for all you do for our community. Enjoy your day. Chris Pereira from Just Venting in Lakeland. I love it. He's just venting. Yeah. So a little plug for a small business owner here. Chris, Just Venting in Lakeland. Obviously, they clean dryer vents.
Vent to us anytime.
But if you have a vent that, runs to the roof or it's a long way out, that gets packed up with lint.
When I had my African gray,
Yeah.
do you know what the area is called where they drop their stuff? It's the vent. Birds,
Sweet.
birds, they're like things are called vents.
You have to clean the vent.
Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Thanks for venting on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Hey, I didn't get to this, but I'll push it to the next segment. Energy drink horror stories. And there is a flavored drink company that wants your energy drink horror stories. I tell you what, look no further than a couple of Panera stories in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, no kidding.
With that juiced up, jacked up lemonade.
The charged lemonade,
Yeah,
they call
yeah.
it.
All right, hold on. We start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. We're loaded. Don't move. Oh, I want to see this picture, Roxanne. Roxanne claims that Dig Dug, her husband, ran into a guy that's a dead ringer for Adam Driver, the actor.
Oh, God, he must have been horrendous.
And wait a sec. And Roxanne claims to have a picture. Yeah, let me see if this guy really looks like Adam Driver. That's just scratching the surface. What about a 22-year-old dating a 55-year-old guy? Let's talk about that next. 55-year-old guy dating a 22-year-old.
True
All right,
love.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. All right, all that is next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105 with an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next. Hey, my good friend. Roxanne and Fester and Froggy, 726 here on a Thursday. Have a little update on the future of the MJ Morning Show in 2024. I'll get to that here momentarily. We have Adam Driver touching part of the MJ Morning Show yesterday, or so they thought. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Where the hell's Fester? Fester, get in here. I got to talk about the recall. Do you even know about the recall, dude?
I know about the recall, and I know I'm not affected by it.
Wait a minute. The story says like every single Tesla is under recall.
Yeah, but don't you need something?
Oh, except for Fester's Tesla.
Don't you need like...
Which, by the way, do you ever drive that thing?
No, I'm not allowed to drive it.
It's your wife's Tesla. You bought her a Model Y. Which, listen, don't take offense to this. I don't find that Model Y to be a particularly good-looking vehicle. Now, the Model S, I'm not buying a Tesla because I think that Elon Musk is a crazed freaking maniac.
Yes.
I'm just not a big Elon Musk fan. You know, he's running Twitter or X or whatever into the. I'm not an Elon Musk fan.
I can't wait till Elon Musk and Taylor Swift do something together, and then you totally have a brain explosion.
I'm not buying any Tesla. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So Fester bought his wife a Model Y, and I said, why?
Whatever.
Why? So you're telling me that I have a story here. The headline is, this is from ABC News. Tesla recalls nearly all vehicles sold in the United States to fix system that monitors drivers using autopilot. And you're telling me nearly all vehicles sold in the USA are being recalled except for your wife's Tesla.
I don't have autopilot.
I'm sure the feature's there. It's just not turned on.
I'm not worried about it. Listen, I don't have the autopilot.
But it doesn't matter. The vehicle needs to get... I think they're able to do this via an OTA, an over-the-air software update.
They do all of that over the air.
Yeah.
Listen.
Tesla's recalling nearly all of its vehicles it's sold in the U.S. since the beginning.
The only thing
More than 2 million vehicles across the model lineup to fix a defective system that supposedly insured drivers are paying attention when they use autopilot. Documents posted Wednesday, that'd be yesterday, by the U.S. safety regulators say the company will send out a software update to fix the problem. The recall covers models Y. Your wife has a Y.
She doesn't have the autopilot.
It's there. You just don't have the feature turned on, right?
Let Elon just hit the switch and fix it. No problem. Done.
I'm just telling you. So Y, S, 3, X.
Elon's going to send a SpaceX rocket to my house to take my kids to school.
Every vehicle from October 5th of 2012.
That's every vehicle, all right.
Till December 7th, just like a week ago. What the heck?
Well, the updates happen to all the cars.
Yeah, I know. So they're going to do they'll push out an update, so you don't have to take it to the dealer. It's not like
every update.
It's not like a defect where the steering wheel comes off in your hand.
The only thing you have to take your Tesla to the dealer for is the oil changes. Ha! That's not true because you don't have oil. It's great.
What are you, a Tesla comedian over here?
That's a big Tesla. That's a big joke in the Tesla circle.
Hey, Froggy, where have you been? We've been on the air for 4 minutes now. What are you doing? Why are you just walking in now at your leisure?
Just
strolling in.
If you check, I was in the restroom. I'm so sorry. I'm
that's
really
great.
sorry.
And you just handed Roxanne food. That's what she wants to hear.
Oh,
hey, Roxanne, Fester just handed you a plate of food, and Froggy was just in the... Hey, was the plate of... Where'd that come from? Is that from Pat George?
Yeah, I took it down with me to use the restroom, and then I walked back
Pat
up.
George
I placed it on top of the toilet paper.
Our traffic guy, Pat George, I guess is making grilled cheeses in the kitchen. And
no, just toast.
Just regular toast.
Just toast?
Picture the worst roadside diner you've ever been to, and that's the kind of food Pat makes.
All we serve is toast. That's it.
His food is great. It keeps us
butter
going.
toast, delicious.
We'll call it your toast. That's
Toast
the
to
name.
you.
All we sell is toast here at Your Toast.
So Pat, instead of keeping an eye on traffic,
making toast
with a smear of country crock.
Oh my! Fake butter? Come on, country crock.
Really good.
What hydrogenized vegetable oil spread? That's what I want.
And I washed my hands extremely well.
I love me some country crock. Yeah, this recall it's going to happen. Any update they do or any recall they do happens like in a blink. You don't even know. It happens in the middle of the night.
Can I tell you something? And I saw this on the news last night. I should have brought the audio in, but I don't need to. I was watching one of the national news shows last night, and they're talking about this major Tesla recall. And the former head of the NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, said a couple of years ago he was on the phone with Elon Musk because they had pinpointed that the autopilot has a problem. We've had numerous crashes. There have been a number of people killed. I mean, just obliterated by a crash with their Tesla, and they're attributing it to this autopilot monitoring system. I just don't think it's good. I mean, how many stories have we had where people are lounged back? They got the seat all the way down and they're sleeping. I mean, we've had these stories. We've had videos and pictures. Anyway, back over to the former NTSB guy. He said that years ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, when this dude, what was his name? Summer. Anyway, he was the head of the NTSB. He was on a personal phone call with Elon Musk to talk about the problems with the autopilot monitoring system. The dude, the head of the NTSB, said that Elon Musk hung up on him. Just click.
Oh, please.
Fine.
In the middle of the phone call, Elon Musk just hangs up on the guy. And then he says,
Go yourself.
Listen.
Is that clear?
Yeah, that's what he said to the NTSB guy.
Go yourself.
And,
Is that clear?
Yeah.
How's this guy gotten so much success being so erratic?
I don't
Is
know.
it just coming lately?
I mean,
I have no idea.
He's created a lot of things.
I have no use for Elon Musk. I don't want anything he sells.
I saw a documentary about him when he was really young. He bought like $1 million car or something, and the documentary is about that car being delivered to his house.
Yeah.
And he was weird back then.
He's been weird his whole life.
Yeah,
Weird,
he's
dude.
always
Yeah. I love him.
Yeah, I love him too. And I saw this
What do you
documentary.
mean you love him?
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
What do you want?
too.
You want to have babies with him?
I'll have babies with you.
I mean, the most significant industrialist since Henry Ford.
Yeah.
Hey, Elon Musk, hold on a second.
Yes.
Elon Musk, can you creepily try to pick up Roxanne?
Well, hello, Roxanne.
Hello, Elon.
Do you have experience with the rockets? Because I have a rocket.
How big is it?
Stop.
What? I'm curious if it's going to fit to my whole family. Why am I talking like
It's the
this?
biggest rocket you've ever seen.
Hey, it's not going to fit the whole family.
Stop.
Not the whole family.
Moving along.
No, I have to say something civilized.
Yes,
I have to
what?
say something civilized about Elon.
What?
So I read one time, or actually I watched a TED Talk by his ex-wife.
Bye, love the TED.
And she said that his ex-wife was really good at or that he was really good at telling people no. And he would always say no to so many things because a no to all these people is a big yes to what you really want to do. So whenever people ask me to whenever I have too many things on my plate, I just think of Elon.
But you say yes to everything.
I know that's the problem.
Out of curiosity, is he a better no-sayer than Alec Baldwin?
No.
Because the best no guy is
No.
Alec Baldwin.
No.
I say nay, as if I'm a horse.
No.
He says, "Nyeh."
No. All right, moving along. Can I move along now?
Yes.
Unless you want Elon to pick up on Roxanne more.
We can have children's together.
I
We
wanna
can
see-
name them version.
Yeah, doesn't he name his kid like letters and numbers?
Let me see this.
Examine your zipper, XYZ.
Let me see this Adam Driver picture. Do you have it on your phone?
Yeah, let's
I
see.
do.
And then I observed Roxanne doing something, so I got.
I can only imagine.
I got to call you out on
Jeez,
something in
all
just
right.
a second.
I have
So
to-
Roxanne says, was this an email you sent me?
I think yes. An
Yeah.
email
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday.
You sent me a blurb last night. You're not going to believe this. Dig Dug, of course. Dig Dug, Roxanne's husband. They got married. What? Not even in a year. When is the year anniversary?
April.
So April will be 1 year that Roxanne has officially been married to her fiance of 12 years. And Doug. Not to be confused with. And Doug. But Roxanne hits me up last night. You're not going to believe this.
Take this phone.
What's happening?
Hang on a sec. Fester's hand. Whose phone is this?
That's
It's
Roxanne's
Roxanne's.
phone.
Oh,
I'm
why
closer
are
to
you handing me Roxanne's phone?
I guess in proximity,
Oh.
I'm like 6 inches closer to you, and she handed it to me. I handed it to you.
Oh, I see how that works.
All right.
Is this a stranger?
Yeah, it's a stranger.
It's a stranger.
Dig Dug runs into a dude, and Dig Dug says, Adam Driver. So Dig Dug thought it was Adam Driver,
Yes.
the actor?
God, even if it was, he would just scream out his name?
Yes.
What's the matter?
Where
He did.
was this? Where did Dig Dug run into this guy that he thought was Adam Driver?
A Home Depot-ish place. Doug was like loading or
Wait,
doing something.
A Home
Holy-
Depot-ish place?
I just texted him after.
We talking Lowe's?
So we can't say
something like that.
a Home
yeah.
Depot-ish place, except they wear blue.
was he at Scotty's?
I don't.
Was he at Ace?
The answer is I don't really know. I'm just making guesses based on where Doug might have been.
You could just.
I guess I don't know where
You
he
could just
is.
say Home Depot.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold this photo up to MJTV, and then you also have to forward this to me
I will.
so we can maybe post it up on our website. We'll have or get it to Andrew. I'm gonna hold this up to MJTV right now, and you can see Dig Dug is in the foreground. Is he wearing a Tiger Woods base?
No. That's Greatness Wins.
Whatever. What is that?
Oh my
What the
God.
hell-
Greatness
what the hell-
Wins,
what the hell is
company.
Greatness Wins?
I have to disclose.
I never heard of that in my life.
I've asked you
What
what
is
your
that?
size is if you wanted a shirt.
I don't want a shirt. All right. So,
What a jerk.
I'll take a shirt. Yes, I'm.
They're
kidding
actually
ar-
nice shirts.
I'm kidding around. Oh, do you have a shirt?
I wore it to dinner last night.
Hold on, you got a shirt?
Yeah.
So you got a Greatness? You got a shirt?
I felt great.
And this is a company you're involved with?
Yes, I have to disclose
All right.
that. Yeah.
Fester,
have
they
to
don't
disclose it.
Fester, they don't
Right?
make a shirt.
Yeah, I'm not going to get one. He doesn't make 5X.
Yeah, the Greatness.
Can I
Wins.
see the picture of Adam Runner?
Wait a sec. You need to find a company called Fatness Wins.
Let's have like Derek start like a fat line. Call like Great Whales Win or something.
All right. So here's the photo. Let me hold this up again, and I'm going to zoom it in. I'm going to zoom in the photo. I'm going to crop Doug out. I'm holding this up to MJTV, and we're going to post this also on our website. So just give us a little time here, and we'll have this posted on mjmorningshow.com in As Heard on the MJ Morning Show. So Doug's at a Home Depot-ish type place, runs into this guy in the parking lot, and he's like, oh, my God, Adam Driver.
God, what a hump.
And here's the picture of the guy. There is a similarity, but I would not be as dopey as Doug.
Can I see?
And yeah, here it is.
He just likes to have fun.
Yeah.
He was having fun with him. But so here's the thing. He did a double take. Like Doug did a double take. Like, oh
He
my
looks
gosh.
like Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
See, I would not do a double take. I would say, there's a similarity to Adam
Okay.
Driver, but in no way would I confuse that guy with Adam Driver.
Well, Adam Driver doesn't smile that often in the photos that I pulled up of him.
Yeah.
But so this guy, his teeth were slightly different, but Doug said like 90% similarity to the point where if that guy was.
Stop.
what?
I'm looking at the picture.
This guy's way better looking.
there's-
He is better looking.
yeah,
You're right about that.
There's
Correct.
not 90% similarity.
let me
There's-
tell you this.
There's a little similarity. Listen, we'll post the photo. Give me the picture.
It's almost like Keanu Reeves has an ugly younger brother.
No, this
What if
guy's
his name's-
not a bad looking.
but he's not as good looking as Keanu Reeves.
I'm
Or
holding
he's-
Roxanne's photo up to
It just
MJTV
lighter,
right
it's
now.
dark,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'm holding this up to MJTV if you're watching or if you're going to watch later on. The photo's there. We'll post it on the website in just a bit. Can you grab your phone
This poor
and
bastard.
forward that to Andrew's email so he can
I
get
will.
that up to MJ
I feel
Morning?
bad for this guy. He just goes to the Home Depot-like place to get a couple of tubes
Yeah.
of caulk, and now suddenly he's on everybody's
Yeah.
Instagram,
Well-
and we're talking about him.
well,
Label
listen-
it Adam Passenger.
Not Adam Driver. Adam Passenger.
But,
That's a
but the
dumb
funny
joke.
thing is when Doug looked at him and did the double take, the guy's like, "Yep, every day, bro, every day."
Oh, so
please.
he
gets-
acknowledged that
yes.
every day people confuse him with
So-
Adam Driver.
So then Doug made like a big to do about going overboard. Oh my gosh, let me get a photo. My wife's a big fan. I mean, I'm not. Oh, I saw you in Star Wars. Blah blah blah.
God,
Like,
what is his problem?
he just made like a big thing about it. And the guy was really cool. He said he wished he played along and he wished he'd gotten his phone number. We could call him and talk to him about
I
what
don't
it's
want
like.
to talk to a guy that looks 12% like Adam Driver.
So you're tall with dark hair, sir. Wow, that's really riveting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
move it along.
so you have a long nose and you have dark hair. That's kind of long.
He's cuter than Adam Driver.
I don't want to dwell on this, but I just witnessed during the commercial break a few minutes ago.
I can't even imagine what this is going to be.
I witnessed you do a FaceTime call with your kids and I guess Doug this morning, right?
You can't.
Yeah,
do
because
that.
I was asking more details about this.
But you do a FaceTime almost every day, right? Usually during a break.
Yep.
It's a nice mommy thing to do. I fully support you having a little FaceTime interaction with your kids during, and sometimes you're actually doing it during the show. And that I don't encourage that. That's pretty freaking annoying.
I just mime to them, though. I don't actually say words.
All right, but here's the deal. Do you have any idea what you did prior to hitting the FaceTime? And you can tell it's FaceTime because you hear that. There's that FaceTime noise because, I do have an iPad, and when I do studio recording sessions with people in different parts of the country, we'll do a FaceTime link up, for instance. But so I heard you do the FaceTime. Do you have any idea what I observed you do, Roxanne?
I probably make like a weird face or like puff my lips out or something.
Yes, exactly.
But you know what? I know I do because I do it every day on MJTV. I see it. It looks like I look like a weirdo. I don't care.
Wait a sec.
Yes.
This is not MJTV. You're not being viewed by thousands and thousands of people,
Right.
Either streaming live or obviously we get thousands of people that watch MJTV later on during the course of the day or, later in the evening. Roxanne, you were hitting the FaceTime button to call, obviously, Big Doug, your husband, to then have the kids on FaceTime. Before you hit the button, you were like shaking your hair around. You pursed your lips. It's like you tried to make your jawline sharper. You're primping and posing to call FaceTime for your family.
I didn't try to make my jawline. I didn't consciously try to make my jawline better.
You're tilting your head like, what's the best angle for my kids to see on?
You know what it is? It's a visual medium. So it's just like we're compelled to kind of like zhuzh yourself up before you get on the call.
It looked like you were about to do a live shot on some TV network, and you're just doing a FaceTime call to your kids in your driveway.
Okay. Yeah, but you know what? That's just what, like, I want to put my best face forward to my kids. Good morning, kids. Like, oh, here's mom. She looks like she just...
Roxanne has a lot of
what
self-image idiosyncrasies that you just have to accept if you're going to be friends with
You
her.
were doing duck lips.
Yeah.
You were doing duck lips.
I do duck lips every day on this MJTV. If you ever watch it, I'm like, I make weird faces all the time.
Like
I get caught.
But I don't think your 3 and 6-year-old kid cares. First of all, when people fix their hair, they think they're doing a drastic change, but regular people
Nothing's happening.
They can't tell that
Nothing's
anything's different.
Okay, I'm gonna tell all of you guys this.
Yes.
Whether you want to admit it or not, you guys all have a mirror face. Okay. Everybody on this planet has a mirror face.
Better than
when
a butter face,
When you
huh?
walk by the mirror and you see your reflection,
Right.
you do a face that is different than a face you make in normal conveation.
No.
I
It's like-
promise you, I never do
Yeah,
that.
I never look in a mirror and change my expression and go, hey, good looking.
Everybody,
That's-
not that way,
No.
not that way, but
Yeah,
like
you know,
fix your face. When you see yourself in the mirror, you kind of fix your face.
I don't walk by a mirror and pretend suddenly I'm about to be on a live shot that 7 million people are going to watch. Oh, how's my lipstick look? How's my makeup? Do I have a hair out of place?
Okay.
Hey, guess what? Yesterday I put a photo up of no makeup, just woke up, just rolled out of bed, and I put it on IG. And so,
and
what do you think about that?
I didn't see that. Hold on, it's on your IG. Let me
What do you
check
think
it right
about that?
now.
All right, hold on.
Hang on. Let me go to. I'm going to Roxanne Wilder on IG right now.
How
So-
about them apples, huh?
Yeah, hang on a
so
minute.
Roxanne over here, she's as she said, what do you think about that? She smacked the counter here.
Yeah,
That's a Fester move.
And she flipped her plate of
toast.
Pat George toast froggy toilet hands.
I don't see. I don't see the image. What
I don't see it, Rox.
What image? It's not on your IG.
Yeah, because it was a story, so it already disappeared.
Oh,
I'll just show it to you on my
yeah.
phone. I'll show it to you on my
All
phone.
right.
Big whoop.
I don't get the stories. I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't
that.
even understand them.
I
Here.
don't- yeah.
Here's me. Look, no makeup.
All right.
Okay.
Hang
What are
on.
we doing?
You gotta hand me your phone.
What are we
I
doing?
want to see Roxanne with no makeup.
Why doesn't she put it on
I
her?
put it out there for the world to see.
She's begging
so I'm not
people
that
to.
vain.
She's
That's-
begging people to join her on Instagram, and she's like, "Oh, this is a story. It's
and
disappeared now."
the picture's not even there.
Yeah.
I would just take a screenshot of that and post that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
that's what you do.
Take
Well,
a
I don't want it to live in perpetuity necessarily.
Why
but-
not? I mean, you look fine in that image. All right, moving along. We've had over the years a series of energy drink horror stories. Of late, we have these Panera stories. Have you ever used, I've never used it, but I've seen people use it. Do you know people that carry around that little, like, Visine-looking bottle of Mio? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I love
Fester
Mio.
uses
I
this
love
thing.
those. Yeah, we use them all the time.
Yeah, so Mio is like flavored drink drops that you can put in water. It's fairly low
Yep.
calorie, right?
Fairly. And they make, I don't use the ones that are infused with like energy boosters, but they make them. I've seen them before. I don't particularly care for those.
Well, Mio has just.
Yeah, Andrew uses them. Here's one right now.
Oh, hey, Andrew's.
Here, hold on.
look.
I'm going to throw this to you.
I got it. All right, here we go. I'm holding a thing of Mio up to the camera, MJTV. Yeah, it's kind of like an arrowhead-shaped little bottle.
Andrew
and you,
uses that as like mouthwash.
Yeah, you squirt this stuff into water to flavor your water.
A couple of drops.
I just use a lemon wedge, or I just.
How about you just drink the water?
Yeah.
You need to sweeten up your water.
How about you guys both suck it?
Well, Mio is launching a program to, I guess, make people aware of the dangers, the pitfalls of energy drinks. They're like, pointing out, Red Bull, Monster. Energy drink can seem like they give you a big energy boost, but there are problems. And according to research, the energy drink market has gone up over 70% in just the last 5 years. It's a $23+ billion market, but these energy drinks, and some people down these things like it's water, and you could have a risk of dehydration. There are people that have had heart complications with like the heavy caffeine and the other ingredients all mixed together, anxiety and insomnia.
Dude, I know a guy.
This is all according to the CDC, by the way.
Absolutely, man. And they're so popular and they're out there. I know a guy every morning. He stops off at like a convenience store and he gets 2 big tall boy energy drinks and a pack of smokes. And that's breakfast.
That guy's living.
Yeah. He's living his best life.
Yeah, he's not going to be living much longer if he's doing that every single day.
Every day.
Holy crap. But if you suffer brain fog, jitters, fatigue, excessive sweating, headaches, you might have an issue with energy drinks. And so Mio is trying to say, hey, our stuff is a good, healthy alternative. And, they make something called what? Mio Energy.
Yeah, I think that's like caffeine and some vitamins in it.
But I guess, and Andrew just gave me one of those. It's Mio Energy. But they're saying that their stuff is safer than, I guess, the other energy drinks out there. But the point I'm trying to make, they're doing a promotion. Hey, buy our Mio thing, skip those energy drinks because they could kill you essentially. And they want to pay people. So they have a contest, I guess, going on here with Mio to compensate people. If you send in a written entry, you have an opportunity to get $50 or up to $200, I guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you could submit a claim. So what they're saying here, if you have had an energy drink problem, you can write up a little claim. You send it to them, and it's like they're paying out like insurance claims to promote Mio and not regular conventional energy drinks.
How is this not like a project for any kind of creative writing class to see if you can't get the money?
Exactly.
Let's write the craziest story.
Tell you what, how about you write a story? I went to Panera, and I
just walked in.
I went to Panera, and I got their charged lemonade, and now I'm dead. I mean, seriously.
But you would be dead. How are you going to do it?
I was thinking more of a comedic angle than I'm just dead.
Well, there are 2 stories where people had the energy charged Panera lemonade. 2 people, like in the last couple of months, we've had stories about them dying.
Yeah, so obviously those people are not going to take advantage of Mio's offer.
Hey, I just want a panini. I don't want death. Okay, Panera?
One guy drank like 28 of them or something.
Jeez, unbelievable. Anyway, so I thought I'd point that out if you want to make some extra coin $50, $200. What's the website? Did I give it out? Here's the website. Their little promotional gag is go to energydrinkinsurance.com. That's their little ploy here. Energydrinkinsurance.com. Roxanne, Fester, Froggy.
What?
How many 50? Are you okay with it, Froggy?
I'm fine.
What?
That was a very cantankerous, almost like I'm annoyed. Am I bothering you?
I mean, that's usually not the clap back in the morning.
I sort of. No, I'm fine.
Am I bugging you over there?
All right.
Let's go.
I want to ask you a question. How many 22-year-olds are into 55-year-old guys?
Well, it depends on how much money they have.
That's
Yeah,
a loaded
exactly.
question, man. That's a loaded question.
Let me share something. This is one of these online advice column deals, and I see a variety of these things, and who knows if the story's real. Some of these advice columns, even when they used to run in the newspapers back in the day, the golden days.
I used to think Dear Abby had like a boiler room of people just writing up fake problems for her to answer.
Or how about people submitting stories that are like totally phony? Hey, I'm going to write up this story. Let me see if I can get it published in like Dear Abby or something. Or so. And these days you got a bunch of online, a bunch of websites that have online advice columns, etc. Listen to this one. I'm 22 and I've been dating a 55-year-old man I'll call Gerald for a year now. This is the online Dear Abby deal.
So you give him the oldest name, too.
Because of the difference in our ages, I've been trying to find things for us to do together so our relationship can be more than just sex. I really love Gerald and want it to work. But how do I make it work when he won't meet me halfway? We really don't have any reason to fight except for his jealous ex-wife of 11 years. How do I try to keep this relationship? Everything I suggest, Gerald turns down. Is it because deep down he doesn't want to be in a relationship, or that he doesn't think it will go far? And she says that it seems that Gerald only wants her for sex. Well, breaking news. Breaking news. A 55-year-old guy that is hooked up with a 22-year-old woman. I can't imagine that there's a lot of intellectual compatibility there. I got to believe that, yes, challenged in Pennsylvania. I got to believe that Gerald is in it just for the fun.
Yeah.
Just for the sex. I can't imagine that you guys have a lot in common.
I think that's a fake letter. I just don't think that would be the vibe of the 22-year-old.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right, does it? Doesn't sound on the level.
Not
does
enough
it?
likes.
Yeah. He's like 55 and like just wants me for sex. What?
Should we go to phones and ask? I guess we can ask it both ways. I guess we can ask guys to phone up. What's the youngest that you've ever dated? But
there's got to be a margin,
right? So you got to be, I think, over 40. I would say 40 or higher. So if you're a guy, 40 or higher, what is the youngest woman or girl that you've ever dated? So if you're in your 40s, your 50s, what is the youngest?
I think 40 is too low.
800-990-1047. But then conversely, if we have some young women, or maybe you're not as young now, but maybe at one point you were. So I also want to ask women to call up. What is the oldest guy that you ever dated? How old were you, or how old are you now? So it could be now, or you could be in your 30s or 40s now, and this happened back in your 20s. So guys, what's the youngest woman you've ever dated? And I'd like to know about the compatibility there. And then women, what is the oldest guy you've ever dated? Hey, I'll tell you what, also, hey, let's be fair.
Let's flip it around.
Hey, women.
Yes.
Women, what's the youngest guy you ever dated? So, listen, we can move the pieces around here. Let's go to phones on this. Every line is starting to ring. Let's go. Fire up the phones. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. That gets you right into the MJ Morning Show, 800-990-1047. I got to believe that for the 55-year-old guy and the 22-year-old woman, that the guy is just interested in the action. That's what I believe. Rox?
I think you just have to have your range and be comfortable with it. When I was single, I used to make rules for myself.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to follow the Eva Longoria, Tony Parker rule on the downside. And their age difference is 7 years. She was 7 years older than him, but then they got divorced. And then I was like, I'm going to follow the Kevin Costner, Christine Baumgartner rule on the upside. There's 19 years between them, and then they got divorced.
Right.
So I think you have to find whatever's comfortable for you.
Look at the phones. The phones have just blown up. Let's start with Ron in St. Pete. Ron, you're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hi, Ron.
Good morning.
All right, so Ron, what is the youngest that you've ever dated?
During my single years from 2000 to 2007, a 5-year period, I was in my early 30s. The youngest I dated was 20.
That's not bad.
All right, so I guess, Andrew, you're not. Andrew, did you get the criteria we were looking for? Were you listening?
Need older guy. Now, Ron, second, you're not very good at math. 2000 to 2007 during that 5-year period.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in 70, so in 2000, in my 30s.
Okay. Thank you, Ron.
No, I got you. Yeah, Ron, you're a little on the young side here. I was looking for guys a little older, but I appreciate you listening, Ron.
I'm 53 now. I wouldn't date anyone younger than 35.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Ron.
Sounds like they're beating down your door.
Hey, Andrew, can you screen the calls and have them fall in the criteria that I'm looking for? That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Let me grab Sam in St. Petersburg. Sam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
All right, Sam, can you qualify here? Go ahead.
I would say when I was in my 40s, early 40s, I dated women around 34, 35.
That seems very normal. What compels you to call a radio show
Sam,
about a 6-year difference?
Maybe this call screening is not going the way I want it to go.
All right. Sam, thank you for listening.
Sam says, listen, I'm not yelling at you. I appreciate you listening, Sam, but early 40s, dating women 34, 35, that's what I call normal.
That doesn't turn anybody's head.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Maybe it was. Not everyone's a winner.
Sam.
But I love everyone wanting to participate.
I have a feeling Alvin is going to save us.
All right, hang on. Oh, yeah, Alvin! Come
on, Alvin.
All right. Alvin, hi. Alvin's in Tampa. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning. Hey there, Rox. This is Alvin, like the chipmunk. How you doing, my love?
Hi, what's going on?
Hold on,
my gosh.
You know
yes,
Alvin?
Of course I do. I know what he looks like.
Hey, I met my two youngest children's mother. I was 49, she was 25, and now we have a 13 and 11-year-old.
See, this is what I'm talking about. So 49, nearly 50, and you hooked up with a 25-year-old.
A 25-year-old. I'm 63 now.
Wow.
I also have a 42-year-old. He's in New Orleans, and his birthday is 9/11. Can you figure that one out?
Wow, Alvin. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Let me ask you a question. Alvin, are you still with the woman who you met when you were 49 and she was 25?
Heck to the Mickey Ticky no. Oh, no, sir.
Whoa, what, did you say heck to the Mickey Ticky no?
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things I can and cannot say on the air. You know what I'm
saying. I know exactly what you're talking about, Alvin. All right, so how long, at 49, how long were you with the 25-year-old? How many years?
We got married in 2009. She abandoned the marriage in 2014, and we're still legally married.
Oh, wow.
So figure out one out, too, you know?
Wow, so, about 5 years or so. Thank you, Alvin. Appreciate it. Oh, look at this. Anonymous. Doesn't want to use the name. Anonymous.
Bye, Alvin.
I just want to acknowledge when I said Alvin was going to save us.
Right.
I was wrong.
I
was wrong.
Anonymous. Listen.
Alvin's my favorite.
All my phone segments can't be winners, folks. Okay. Listen, the batting average is fairly good. All right. Every once in a while, I'm gonna have a dud crap pile of a segment. All right.
But hey, look, everyone wants to participate.
Yeah. Anonymous in Tampa. Hey, Anonymous, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing today?
We're doing fine. Hey, can you pick up the regular phone? Your hands-free is really distant sounding. Yeah, if you don't mind, it's going to be a lot better for our listening pleasure.
Take your time.
It's a lot better. All right, Anonymous, give us your stats. How old were you, and how old was the woman you were dating?
Well, I'm currently dating a 24-year-old, and I'm 51.
Oh, this is right now. This is real time.
Yeah,
you're
yes, sir.
you're 51. You're dating a 24-year-old.
Yes. And we've been off and on dating for 3 years.
Can I ask, where did you meet a 24-year-old at 51?
Just, out in the stores or just not working, of course, but just out and about, just looking, out in the club or out in anywhere. But I met her just through friends, basically.
Is it just about the sex, Anonymous, or is there real deep emotional meaning to this relationship?
In the beginning, it was definitely just about sex, but it's starting to get a little serious on both ends. Of course, mostly hers, but I'm starting to, feel some type of way. If she were to go out, I don't like that anymore. If I'm not, not around, but yeah, it's starting to get a little bit more serious.
Because you're twice her age. You realize that math, at you at 51, she's at 24. You're twice her age, more than twice her age.
Yes, sir.
How old's her father?
Younger than him.
Actually, we're about 3 years apart.
So you get along with him great.
All right, thanks, Anonymous. Have a great day. All right, it's getting better. Call segment's getting better. All guys, right?
Looks like line 12 is an anonymous female.
Okay, all right. Let me grab 12. Anonymous, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Hi, Anna.
Anonymous. So I'm a 50-year-old, and I date. I'm a swinger, happily married.
wait a second. Hold on. You're 50. All right, she's in the 25 to 54. All right, so you're 50, and you said you're a swinger?
Oh yeah, I look amazing. I'm very clean living, no STDs, et cetera, and I look very young for my age. I'm incredibly sexy. But
hold on, I look incredible. I'm incredibly sexy
and modest.
All right, and did you say you're married?
Oh, yeah, happily married. Both me and my husband are swingers. I love it. I love it.
And
this is real.
Wait a minute. And you're a swinger, so you have a boyfriend?
I have many boyfriends. I call them my SEX toys. Yes.
Hold on. You call them your what?
The SEX.
You can say sex.
Oh, the sex toys. SEX toys.
Yes, I didn't know if I could say that.
Oh, no, yeah, you could say sex toy. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the swinger being a prude about
now,
words.
you're 50. What is the age range of the guys that you're dating in your marriage?
18 to 76.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Whoa, wait a sec. You're 50. You're going out, or you date an 18-year-old all the way to 76?
Oh, yes, and he just turned 18. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I mean,
what? He was 17 last week?
Listen, the 76-year-old looks like he's like in his 30s. He only eats high-grade beef.
This is the best call.
This call is crazy.
He's like the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Listen, the 76-year-old outdoes the 18-year-old. No, hands down.
So the hydrated beef is the secret.
He's an ex-MMA, and he is so physically fit. Like, he takes that good care of his body.
Great.
You're saying the 76-year-old looks like a 30-year-old?
Yes, and he takes great care of his body. He only eats meat, and he's incredibly, freakishly strong. He can pick me up, and I'm a very voluptuous, chubby girl. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, you're a very voluptuous what?
Chubby girl.
Chubby.
I'm chubby. I'm fluffy. Just a little fluffy. I'm a little fluffy, but it's in the right places.
Okay.
All right. I got you. All right, Anonymous.
How do you guys meet all your friends?
Yeah.
Your toys.
Well, I just talk to people, and just like if I'm grocery shopping the 76-year-old used to be my boss, and that's how I met him, and he was walking around with, a heart on, and I...
All right.
You're doing so good up until that point.
You didn't want to say the word sex, but you dropped that on us, Anonymous?
All right. I think I missed the dump button on that.
All right.
All right. Hey, all right. Yeah, back it down a little bit. I thought you were going to say that you met the 76-year-old at his wife Mildred's funeral or something.
No, no, he's not married. He's divorced.
All right. Anonymous, what part of town are you calling in or from?
Tampa, Florida.
All right.
You okay?
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, call back anytime.
Yeah, please.
I love you guys.
Yep.
Love you, girls. Love.
Love you too. Thank you.
You seem to love everybody.
Thank you. All right, so maybe the segment's getting a little more interesting.
What a weirdo. That lady was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, do we just end it here? I mean, every line is jammed. Do we just end? I mean, how do I top that?
Okay, so I have Kathy. I have 24 and he was 70.
Oh, wait a second.
That's grandfather.
Kathy. Kathy's in Newport Richie. Kathy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning.
Kathy.
I was
what?
Newly single. I used to go to New York on 19, and I met the manager there, and he was 70 years old, and he liked eye candy. Yeah. So he was basically my only sugar daddy, I think I had.
You were 24, the screen says?
Yes.
And he was 70.
Yes.
MJ, New York on US 19 was the club to go to if you were into dating people like over 45.
I remember that.
50 years old.
When did New York go away?
There.
Maybe early 2000s?
That's a while ago.
Yeah. Wow, Kathy. And how long did 24 go into 70?
Oh, it was shortly last. Probably about 3-4 months.
All right.
He used to have a Mitsubishi, and he used to let me drive it anytime. Brand new, spanking new.
Mitsubishi.
Man, forget Lamborghini, forget Ferrari.
Then it was like, hey,
forget BMW, Mitsubishi. He had a Mirage.
Let me drive it anytime I wanted. And then it was funny. Several years, oh my gosh, maybe 6 years after the fact, I was dating somebody else, and we wanted some booze, and I said, hey, I know somebody will give us some booze. And I went there, knocked on the back door, and he brought me a freaking case of booze.
Right. So how old are you now?
I'm 59 now.
Oh, wait a minute. So this guy, he's probably gone. He'd be 90.
Yeah, he's gone. He's long gone.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry,
man. The guy would be like 95 years old.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Like Warren Buffett or Anna Nicole Smith's, what was that guy's name? Paw. All right. Thank you, Kathy. All right. This is actually this is getting a little more interesting now. Hey, Andrew. All right. You start the first call. You screened the dud. All right. But they're getting better here.
It's like when a hang glider jumps off a cliff and it looks really rocky at first, and then it's a beautiful soaring. Andrew, good job.
All right. I'll finish up with what I have on hold. I don't need any more calls. Robert is in Sarasota. Robert, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, how you doing guys this morning?
Doing well. So what's your story?
I can never top any of those calls. That's just amazing. I have nothing amazing to say. I'm telling you that right now. But, that's like, off the chain kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was speaking of what Roxanne was saying. I have a friend of mine who only dates girls that are 24, 25 years old and younger than him. When I got the call screen, he's 51 dating a 23-year-old. And I'm telling him, what could you have in common? It's only sex. That's all it is.
That's it. So does he admit that they have nothing in common, that it's only physical?
No. He's believing that, oh, man, she's the one. So they're dating each other for a year. They got married. 3 months is over. And I always tell him, he's still picking girls like that. I said, what do you go to the natal unit?
Neonatal.
Like,
Neonatal.
She's going to be great when she's 25.
That's a new app, neonatal dating.
Yeah, but I wouldn't, at 60 years old right now, I would not date anybody that's younger than 51.
Robert, hey, listen, your call turned out to be fine. Thank you, Robert.
All right, take care.
All right, last call. Dre is in Zephyr Hills. Last call, then I'm moving on.
Dr. Dre.
We got to do the whole Luke Combs update here. which we did bring people the Luke Combs update actually later in the show yesterday, because a lot of people hit me up. MJ, did you see this? Luke Combs responded to that lady in Pinellas Park. And I'm like, yeah, hey, thank you so much. We played the audio in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. Dre, by any chance, Dre, are you a physician?
Negative.
All right, because I would call you Dr. Dre. All right, so Dre, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
Yo, for shizzle my nizzle, man, this calls up that bananas. Oh, man. Dude, I'm 56 and dated this 24-year-old. There was no chemical there. The body was incredible. But like you said earlier, man, you got to, it was just totally imbalanced. And all she wanted was money. And it was crazy.
Yeah, so you were like the sugar daddy. So at 56, where did you meet a 24-year-old?
Armature Works.
At Armature Works. Look at that. So, and Dre, are you still dating or is it all done?
Nah, negative, dude. That only lasted not even 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks.
Enjoy your time in the sun, Dre.
All right, Dre, thank you, buddy.
Have more gas money than anything else.
Have a great day, Dre.
Gas money.
All right, thanks, MJ. You're the best.
Thank you. You're the best.
You are the best.
You are the best. I love it when guys are like, I just love this young girl. She's a really old soul. And you're like, no, she's damaged. That's why.
She's damaged.
Not really.
She's really old soul. No, she has daddy issues. A lot of daddy issues.
The Luke Combs issue apparently is going to be resolved. But you know what's not being addressed is, what is the federal judge going to do? Is the federal judge going to vacate the $250,000 damages order, the award to Luke Combs? Yeah, that's the big question here. Now, if you Andrew said he's gonna, maybe Luke will pay it. What, he's gonna pay himself?
Yeah, pay himself. It's my money.
I just gave myself $250,000. Look, I didn't have to do with it. All done. So if you were listening yesterday, we spoke about this local story. Channel 8, Better Call Bankin, had the story. We actually had Shannon Bankin on the show yesterday. Hey, maybe we'll call her again here in a second. And the story's simple. A woman in Pinellas Park by the name of Nicole Harness, not in great health, has a heart issue, congestive heart failure, and to make money, she makes these little artsy, crafty tumbler drink cups. And you've seen these things. You've got the outer clear plastic shell, then you've got the actual insert where you pour the liquid in, and you can kind of decorate and design the outer shell. So she put together country star Luke Combs tumbler drink glasses, and she got swept up in a copyright lawsuit. So we played the audio yesterday. Andrew, did you pull the whole Luke Combs audio? Did you pull the whole thing? The whole? No.
The whole 2-minute chunk?
Yeah. Did you pull the whole chunk that we played? All right. Hey, Fester, bring that up.
Okay.
Yeah, bring that up, would you please?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right. So yesterday we talked about this whole Luke Combs thing around this time, maybe a few minutes earlier, and talked about this woman. And a federal judge, without her even appearing, she didn't even know that the lawsuit had occurred. She found out, she claims that when it all came down, she was in the hospital with her congestive heart failure. And that the notification that she was sued and lost, and that there was a $250,000 judgment against her, went to an old, Hotmail account.
Who uses Hotmail anymore?
And she didn't even know about this. And we played some of the audio yesterday. I mean, she's just upset.
Just distraught.
She totally, completely distraught. Here's some of the audio that we played yesterday.
I was just trying to get my funds out to pay my bills, and I couldn't get it out. It's very stressful. I don't have money to pay my bills. I just want this resolved. I didn't mean any harm to Luke Combs. I quit selling the tumbler. I pulled it down. I don't understand.
Then she went on.
$380.
So $380.
Correct.
And you're willing to give him that money.
Exactly.
But $250,000.
I don't have.
She sold like 18 or 20 tumblers, made $380, and she gets sued for $250,000. She had a judgment again. The judgment still stands. So Luke Combs finds out about this, and I surmised earlier today that he must have like news alerts, because he said yesterday morning he woke up and he was flooded with this story. First thing he saw.
He went to take a pee break at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he found his name on all over the place.
He must have news alerts. You know, you can set up Google News alerts. So he suddenly sees, what is this, Tampa, Florida, or Pinellas Park, Tampa Bay area? What's going on? Nicole Harness, congestive heart failure, $250,000 judgment against her.
I would tell him I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't mean any harm. I'm a supporter of Luke Combs. I respect him. This is not something I meant to go wrong like this. I just want to get back to my day-to-day life.
You know, somebody's got to get a hold of the federal judge, and they got to see can Luke Combs now petition the court? Can Luke Combs' attorneys unwind this and have her taken out of it? And then how does that affect the other cases? You know, there's so many things to deal with here. First of all, if you hold a trademark, if you're a company, you do have to go after even the smallest infringements, because a case could be made that when you have a large infringement, that the defense could say, well, you didn't go after this, and this. Why? So legally speaking, lawyers will tell you, you have to go after everything. And what happened was Luke Combs' company, they have a lawyer, they've got legal representation that goes after what Luke said was large-scale copyright infringement. People trying to sell, concert shirts to the tune of millions of dollars. I mean, total blatant ripoff. So here's the audio that we played yesterday. And thanks to everyone that hit me up. I had dozens and dozens of emails. I had dozens of people, hundreds, that sent me DMs on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio with a link to the Luke Bryan video. And, these are people that were listening at, 7:50, 8 o'clock yesterday, 8:10, and they didn't hear that we had the big follow-up breaking news item at about 9 o'clock yesterday, about an hour later, where we played this. Roll the audio, Fester. And this is Luke Combs responding to what he woke up to yesterday. Hit it.
Come on, computer.
Hit the arrow.
I'm hitting it.
All right, so nothing's happening? I don't think are you in the right area?
There's
all right, hold on. Let me hit it again. Yeah, you're not on the actual. You're not on the actual thing. You need to go. You're on a PDF, dude. You do not know how to.
This is the email I played it off of yesterday.
No, you gotta. All right, hold on. Hit that. All right, is that going to work? There we go.
Maybe.
There you go. Now. Now go ahead and hit it. Here we go.
a.m. here in Tennessee. I woke up at 5 a.m. to use the restroom.
Let me roll back to the beginning. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Luke here. It's 7:27 a.m. here in Tennessee. I woke up at 5 a.m. to use the restroom, and the first thing I saw was this. A woman that's being sued by me for $250,000. I spent the last 2 hours trying to make this right, trying to figure out what's going on, because I was completely and utterly unaware of this. So we reached out. Firstly, my manager reached out to this news station that ran this piece.
Channel 8.
Try to get some info. And so we do have a company that goes after folks, only supposedly large corporations operating internationally that make millions and millions of dollars, making counterfeit T-shirts, things of that nature, running illegal businesses. And apparently this woman, Nicole, has somehow gotten wrapped into that. And that makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. So I was able to get Nicole's phone number. I spoke to her this morning. She told me that, she was absolutely shocked by this. I'm so apologetic. Talking to her, it makes me sick, honestly, that this would happen, especially at the holidays. I can't imagine being in her shoes. She told me there's $5,500 locked up in her Amazon account.
Yep.
I'm going to double that, send her $11,000 today, just so she doesn't have anything to worry about. She was never supposed to be involved in anything like this. No fan should ever have to be involved in anything like this. And she got in trouble apparently for making tumblers. So I'm going to make my own tumbler today that's going to go up today. I'll keep you posted on that, but all that money is going to go to Nicole and her family.
All right, so
Does he have a tumbler manufacturing plant in the backyard?
instantly going to make tumblers. So now Luke Combs is going to sell, country store Luke Combs is going to sell his own official tumbler and give all of the money from the proceeds of that to Nicole for her health issues. All right, so again, here's a little more of the audio from yesterday.
To try to help with her medical bills. Hopefully that can help her out. And again, this is unbelievable. I was completely shocked when I saw this morning. It makes me sick. This is not something that I would ever do. This is not the kind of person I am. I'm not greedy in any way, shape, or form. Money is the last thing on my mind. I promise you guys that. And I invited Nicole and her family out to a show this year so I could give her a hug and say sorry in person. And yeah, I love you guys. I just wanted to clear that up, man, because it makes me sick for anybody.
Listen, I'm not a huge country music fan. I don't know a lot about country music. Of course, I know the name Luke Combs. I don't know much about him, but he sounds like a decent stand-up guy.
Yeah, he really does.
You know?
I need some time later about this.
For what?
I have a different take on all this.
Froggy was telling me a theory that he has before the show. I told him to keep it to himself.
It's very conspiratorial, but I think
Maybe I
it could
won't
be
then.
true.
You know what? Maybe I won't present it.
Hold on. No, I'll tell you what. We've got Shannon Bankin on the line right now. Better Call Bankin from News Channel 8. Shannon, welcome back to the MJ Morning Show. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, great to have you back on. Well, listen, what a turn of events. And, we spoke to you about this time yesterday about this, and then we were made aware. A bunch of listeners flooded us at like 8:45, 8:50, like, MJ, you got to go. And the people are sending us links yesterday morning, and we played the Luke Combs response at about 9 o'clock yesterday morning. What a turn of events. Let me play a couple of audio bites. The updated interview you did with Nicole Harness.
When I didn't answer the call because I didn't know who it was. And then before you knew it, I got a text saying, "This is Luke Combs. I really want to talk to you." And I was like, no way, get out of here.
So she did what a lot of people did. You don't recognize the number that's calling you. You don't pick up the damn phone. And it was Luke Combs calling Nicole directly.
Very nice guy, very understanding. I explained to him what happened. He understood.
Then one other soundbite, actually two other soundbites. Then, Shannon, I got some questions for you.
This is not something that I would ever do. This is not the kind of person I am. I'm not greedy in any way, shape, or form. Money is the last thing on my mind. I promise you guys
that. And then
that.
in response, Nicole says,
I've definitely learned about the copyright laws, and I know I will be more careful moving forward on what I post for sale in my store.
All right, now, I want to try to get a message through to Nicole because I don't want her to get in trouble because she has some Disney stuff that she has posted. I don't know if she's taken all the copyrighted stuff down. Now, obviously, Shannon Bankin, News Channel 8, Better Call Bankin on the line. You've had extensive conversations and interviews now with Nicole. The question, though, Shannon, there's still a $250,000 federal judgment against her by the federal judge in Illinois. Is that judge going to vacate that ruling? What happens now?
Well, I can tell you that the manager for Luke Combs assures me that they were on the phone within an hour of me talking to them yesterday with the attorney that handled that case, and they're trying to get the message to the judge to do exactly that. They're telling me that that lawsuit is going to be over. Now, I know as a reporter that it takes a little time to go through the federal court system, but I'm very confident that it will be vacated. They're going to try to get rid of that portion of the lawsuit so that the $250,000 will go away. But as of right now, it's still there because these things take time. But their goal is to get that to completely go away. As Luke Combs said in the Instagram post, she was never supposed to be a part of this.
All right, so Shannon, do we know how many others were wrapped up in this federal case in Illinois? Are there other small potatoes like Nicole Harness from Pinellas Park? Or are the others all big companies trying to profit off of Luke Combs' name?
That's something that I'm going through now. It appears that they're all big companies based in Asia, based in other places. that were profiting off of his name, as you just said. It doesn't appear that there's other small potatoes, but that's something that we're looking into, because when you look at the federal court case, it doesn't say Nicole Harness. It has the name of her online shop. So there could be some others, but at this point, it appears that this is just one that fell through the cracks. And I'm sure that there were a lot of questions for that attorney.
You know what it sounds like? The fact that her name, Nicole Harness of Pinellas Park, Florida, was not attached, and it was her online shop. The attorneys probably thought it was a much larger operation than a woman in poor health with congestive heart failure, you know?
Absolutely, yes.
Anyway, this had a phenomenal outcome. Did you confirm, did she get the $11,000 from Luke Combs yesterday?
I haven't confirmed that yet. I was actually going to call her today, because we're doing another follow-up today, and we're looking in today about all the other people that are selling things. As you were talking about, a lot of people sell these types of cups and T-shirts, and just looking online yesterday, I saw pages upon pages of people selling similar merchandise. So all of those people need to look at this story and reevaluate what they're doing.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you send a text, when we hang up, can you send a text to Nicole and see if she'll call my cell phone, and I can put that on the air?
Sure, I will do that. And I will say, yesterday you were mentioning about how she got this phone call, didn't answer, and they actually called me back. And please, can you call her? Let her know this is really Luke Combs. Answer the call from Nashville.
Wow. All right, do me a favor. Could you text Nicole quickly? And you have my cell number in the text that we exchanged yesterday. Can you ask Nicole to just call me quickly? And you've got my cell number. It's in the text from yesterday. See if Nicole can buzz us up quickly, just so we can say hi to her.
All right, I'm doing it right now. Sure.
All right. Hey, Shannon, great job. And, here's an example. So she contacted you. I mean, talk about a lucky story. I mean, you've got other TV stations. You got tons of radio stations, other investigative reporters. You kind of hit a nice little jackpot here by her deciding to, better call banking,
Well, I'm glad she called, because, this is the mission that I have every day, is to try to help people solve their problems. I had no idea that this is where this would go, but I'm really happy that it worked out for her. And it seems everybody that we spoke with yesterday, the manager, Luke Combs, everybody, feels good about this now as it played out.
All right. Go ahead and send her a text if you don't mind. I'd love to talk to her this morning, and I'd love to take her call. Thank you, Shannon.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. Shannon Bankin, News Channel 8, and this story that fell in her lap, and she's done a great job with the story. But, I mean, she could have called Jackie Calloway over at ABC Action News, right?
Oh, Jackie Calloway would have loved it. Yeah. Salivate. Yeah. Jackie Calloway's like, curses! Why couldn't I get this?
Anyway, great story, and Shannon's done a really good job with the story. We'll see if we can get a call from her later on. Moving along here on the MJ Morning Show. Really? This is what this woman's going to do this holiday season? This woman says she's a minimalist. She's not going to buy any Christmas presents for her family. She is going to find items already existing around the house and wrap those and give them to the family. What are you going to get old toys that your kids already have and wrap them? Really?
You know
what?
Isn't that from a movie?
Is this the worst mom ever?
We were Christmas shopping a couple days ago, and I was just looking at stuff thinking, do I want to be tripping over this item for the next year and a half? And
let me introduce you to Angela Jackson, Fester. Angela Jackson has a YouTube channel, and she says she's a minimalist mom, and she's not buying anything new. She's just finding stuff that already exists around the house and wrapping it up. So what, you got a kid that's playing with a toy for the last year? You're going to grab that and wrap it and put it under the tree? Christmas morning, the kids go out, oh, great, I got a toy I've been playing with for the last year. Oh, thanks, Mom. Thank you.
Oh, great, a fidget spinner.
Or
cool.
Hey, don't I already have this, Mom?
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Or the kid is going to be so pissed at Santa,
Yes, Santa,
Well, the economy's that bad, Santa? Really?
Tough times for Santa.
Yeah, really. She says there's nothing wrong with giving gifts, but she prefers splurging on other things other than material goods. So that's where her plan comes from. Yeah, we're not doing gifts this year. She says, I know my decision is controversial. And then there are pictures, there are videos of her going around the house and finding existing used items and wrapping that and then giving those as gifts.
See, her kids are going to use that TikTok post of hers and show their counselor someday.
My God. And then she's like, instead of individual gifts, I'm going to try to find things also that might suggest a family activity, group activities. My God, if I had this mom, I probably would have thrown myself in front of a train or something.
Yeah, you probably would have.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, so while we're on the subject of gifts and bizarre crap here.
What'd you get us?
What'd you get me?
I haven't showed you yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
Roxanne's the one person that would get you something.
All right, so listen to this. This is a Florida story. A mother has been arrested here in Florida. Why? She allegedly lied about a thief stealing all of the gifts so she would get donations. Nothing was ever stolen. You know what this is like? This is like the stories where people fake cancer to raise money. You know, some like a fake GoFundMe kind of deal. Listen to this. Woman here in Florida, mother of 5, received a bunch of donations after she made the claim, made the news about a burglar stealing all of her children's Christmas gifts. Now she's been exposed. She's a liar. She made the whole thing up. Shayna Hudson, 39 years old, made local news. This is Lehigh Acres. Where's I'm just drawing a blank.
Isn't it in Southwest?
Is that near like Fort Myers, Cape?
When I hear Lehigh Acres, I think of Hialeah, but
No. I think Fester's right. I think Lehigh Acres is like Lee County or something, if I'm not mistaken. Lehigh Acres is a census-designated place in Lee County. Yeah, Fester, thank you. Yeah, it's right near Cape Coral.
Fort Myers.
It's directly east of Fort Myers. Yeah, it's right to the east of I-75. Near Fort Myers, so just east of there. That's where this woman is.
Thanks for the geography.
She got local press coverage. She was on local Fort Myers, Naples television with this whole sad story about a burglar broke in, stole all of her kids' gifts. They were all wrapped in this and that. She made the whole freaking thing up. There was no crook. There was no burglar that busted into the house and stole all the kids' gifts. So she gets on TV. There's news coverage. I'm sure radio stations down there, like Big Mama down there. He's not there anymore, is he?
Big Mama did it in his closet podcast.
All right. So the community rallied behind the family and started donating all kinds of gifts to the kids. But guess what? Then an anonymous tip came into the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Hello? Anonymous here. You know that story about Shanna Hudson, who claimed that a burglar busted into her house and stole all the kids' gifts? Saw it on the news. That's phony. That is fake. So somebody ratted her out.
That sucks. Who would do that? Who would know?
Well,
That'd be somebody close.
Here's the thing.
Oh, hold on. First of all,
there's always somebody who knows.
Clarify. You're not saying that sucks over the tipster.
No.
You're saying that sucks over the fact that you would pull a wham bam scam like this.
Well, now that I think about it, maybe I mean it both ways. But no, this woman's a terrible person for making up this fake story and accepting these donations.
Hey, all the stolen gifts, all the so-called, quote, alleged stolen gifts were all found at a relative's house.
Oh.
So all the gifts were still there. I guess TV stations down in Fort Myers went to her house and she's doing, and this is where the gifts were. They were under the tree and a burglar came.
I'm amazed there were even gifts in the first place.
Man, the stolen gifts found at a relative's home. the sheriff's department decided to teach Hudson a lesson. Now, they grabbed Channel 2 out. Channel 2 is NBC, right, down in Fort Myers. They did one of the original stories. Then they were there for the bust as well. So we have an update tonight on a story we brought you earlier this week. Right? It's probably what the anchor sounded like. Is that crappy? That is awful. What a piece of crap. Unbelievable. And then, speaking of gifts being stolen, this appears to be legit theft. Isn't that great? Now we gotta delineate between fake theft and legit theft. Yeah, this is Polk County, right here in the Tampa Bay area, and a porch pirate in Polk County was caught on camera stealing packages. This is over in Winter Haven. According to Channel 8, Kensley Mott, 32, was seen on the victim's home surveillance camera walking up to the porch, taking boxes, then driving off in a red truck. The Polk County Sheriff's Office said the packages were stolen on Monday between 12 noon and 12:30 p.m. in the Sun Run Village subdivision of Polk County out in Winter Haven. Mott allegedly followed an Amazon truck. Yeah, this old deal. You got these porch pirates. They'll follow the UPS truck. They'll follow the FedEx truck. Hey, the DHL truck usually is like international goods, so maybe expensive crap someone ordered from Paris or London or something.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, for real.
You're tipping off.
I'm sorry.
You're tipping off porch pirates. Hey, listen, don't waste your time with these little Amazon trucks. You look for the DHLs.
No, don't do that. I'm not. Anyway, so this is a thing. You have these crooks that follow the trucks, watch them drop the packages off at the porch, and then they make a run for the porch. And a lot of times someone's you got a wheelman driving, and then someone else is the package pilferer that runs up and grabs the packages. Even with the influx of all of these doorbell cameras these days. So listen to this. There's more to this story. So this Kensley Mott, 32, followed an Amazon truck and then stole the packages that the driver just left at the doorstep. The victim learned that someone had attempted to steal one of their neighbor's packages a week prior. Polk County detectives were able to track Mott down from the security footage using her appearance and the truck that she drove off in. Detectives found that Mott worked at Hungry Howie's Pizza in the Winetta area.
You know what? Hungry Howie's, man. I had it for the first time in a long time a couple of weeks ago.
Hit the spot.
Not bad.
Don't sleep on it.
I had the veggie pizza. It's pretty good.
What's the point of that?
You had a veggie pizza?
I didn't order it myself.
Okay.
There was like 50 pizzas, and by the time I got there, they were all picked over except for the veggie.
Was this a General RV?
Yeah, one of the reps came in. They were like 50 pizzas from Hungry Howie's, and I don't eat pizza off.
What, the rep for Winnebago came in?
No,
I heard that's what they're serving Hungry Howie's tonight at the Christmas party.
That's what we have at our Christmas party. It's catered by Hungry Howie's.
Yeah.
For real?
Yes. I mean, it's the formal version of Hungry Howie's. It's Howard's.
Hungry Howard's.
Howard's.
Yeah. Anyway, this woman told deputies she was planning on re-gifting the stolen items. So that was her racket. She was going to steal items off people's porches. She did, and then re-gift them to other people.
That's taking a chance.
Oh, my God.
I mean, what if people order a big box of Depends diapers? That's going to grandma.
Anyway, according to the press reports here, this Kensley Mott, this porch pirate out in Polk County, she's got a long criminal history, goes back to 2016. She has previous arrests for grand theft, narcotics possession, and petty theft. Arrested, booked into the Polk County Jail on grand theft, petty theft, and a felony, 2 counts of burglary of a dwelling. So she's obviously going to pay the piper right now. No word whether she still works at Hungry Howie's. She's hungry for packages and she's stealing them off.
Some terrible people.
They're awful, terrible people out there.
They might be in need.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that there's a Mariah Carey Barbie doll that's being released? So why is the story just come? It's what? It's 2 weeks before, not even. It's 11 days before Christmas. And we're getting a story about a holiday Barbie Mariah Carey doll.
Yeah, and you press a little button on her and she shatters glass in your house.
Hey, you're right. In fact, I had Andrew.
Oh, no.
I had Andrew record the actual doll. How do you know I was going there?
That's what the doll does. That's your trick.
Yeah. So the new Mariah Carey Barbie doll, you push the little button on her back, or it might be her crotch. You push the button and. Damn it! Oh man, Mariah, she just broke the windows in the house.
Mariah, never do that again.
The dogs are freaking out. They're howling.
God, how did they even leave that on the album? Oh,
as a society, do we still think that's a cool
thing?
Gift?
No. Fester.
She can get those high registers, man.
The doll doesn't really have a button.
Oh.
No,
I'm talking about
gift from
as an
God.
artist. As an artist that can sing and perform. If you walk into a studio and you could sing good, because she's a good singer.
Sing well, yeah.
English isn't my good language.
Proper grammar here on the MJ Morning Show.
Not always.
This is the radio version of Grammarly.
So,
yes,
if you're a well singer,
yep,
or is it good there?
Anyway,
so the point is, if you walk in, you sing your song, and then you say, "Watch this," and you're just doing all Mariah Carey high pitch, freaking dogs out and breaking glass.
Roxanne, can you reach the Mariah Carey pitches?
Heck no.
Try. Let me seriously. Let me hear you shriek like Mariah Carey.
I can't. It's awful. I mean, the high. I cannot do it at all.
How high and loud can you go? Go now. Go.
How high
go.
Can you go?
I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
Right, hold on. Do that again while I have a smoke.
Is this another trick, a panic attack trick? Because that didn't go so well. But I do have to tell you, my daughter took her first singing lesson last week.
Oh, no.
And she has her second one this week. And she can match any of those. I haven't had her go that high.
Are you going to become a creepy stage mom?
Can she match pitch?
No. Yeah, that's what her teacher said. She said
you're going to have
really
a bunch
good
of days off because you're going to be taking your daughter to auditions in Hollywood or something.
But this is what I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I do not have a good singing voice. I think I'm tone deaf. But when my daughter...
you are. There are a lot of things on this show where I say Roxanne's tone deaf.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But when my daughter was in my tummy, I put those belly buds on her and I played Andrea Bocelli, all the time. And she...
That blind creep?
Yeah, yes, I love him. So I played that for her when she was in my stomach. And I think it actually worked because my baby, second child, I didn't do that for. And she sounds like a baby dinosaur when she sings.
You should have played some Hal Herman while she was in your tummy.
All right. Happy holidays.
Should have played this to your kid in womb.
Yeah, rocking around Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Yeah, mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop.
Hey, Froggy, you doing live accompaniment here?
Christmas tree. I've been working on my Hal Herman impression.
Go ahead, let me hear it.
I don't know the lyrics to this part. Elves do some caroling.
Well, Froggy,
you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing. Let's be jolly, Jack.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good Holland.
Christmas tree.
Froggy, you sound just like Hal Herman.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Wow, what an impression.
Thank you.
That is top notch, dude.
Now give us your Mariah Carey. All right, do that again while I have a smoke.
My throat hurts.
That's even creepier.
No, it ain't. Not with Froggy.
8:45 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back in just a matter of moments, do you know what? This is crazy. Do you know what friendly fraud is?
Friendly fraud?
Yeah. There is a specific generation. So you've got the baby boomers, you have Gen X, you've got Gen Z, Gen Y, you got the millennials. Do you know what friendly fraud is?
Roxanne's sister created a whole list of this generational stuff like it really...
Thanks, Ange.
You can put it away. All right. So there is something called friendly fraud. Do you guys have you ever heard of this term, friendly fraud?
Is that when you try to use your friend's credit to buy something?
It's when you become a friend of somebody and then you steal their livelihood.
Tell you what, you hold on to that thought because we're going to talk about friendly fraud.
The talented Mr. Ripley.
Coming up in just a matter of moments here on the MJ Morning Show. And that's just scratching the surface. I got a lot of things. So that's all next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Stand by. Now... the MJ broadcast. Roxanne, Fester, Froggy, and Friendly Fraud. Out of curiosity, Roxanne, have you ever heard the term friendly fraud? And if you have, guess which generation of Americans are most wrapped up in friendly fraud?
Is it the millennials?
It is not.
I don't know what it is, by the way, and I did not Google it.
You didn't Google it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know what friendly fraud is. So.
First of all, how can fraud be friendly? I think it's a fair question, right? Here's friendly fraud. Friendly fraud is being conducted by Generation Z, which includes my kids. You know, Julian is 18. Julian is going to be 19 this coming year.
Wow, that's how it goes.
Hold on, is Julian? How old is Julian now? Julian is.
It's not our job.
It's your kid, dude.
Yeah, Julian is. Oh my God, he's 19. He is 19.
Cow.
Hold on a sec. Yeah,
You're really doing this? Your own child?
I think Julian was born in 04.
He was born in 2004.
Yeah, that makes him 19.
He'll be 20 this year.
Why the hell did I forget my kid's age?
Probably because you're a terrible father. I mean, just an answer.
That's not good.
Okay, hold on. I was just watching MJTV.
Yes.
You just said, how old am I?
Yeah, right? What a weirdo.
So
I heard 18 and then my phone started buzzing.
You're 19.
Yes, correct.
All right. You're going to be 20 this summer.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, horrible.
You're out of your teens, man. You're going to be 20 July 4th, man.
Dude, I feel like an 8-year-old.
Your dad does too.
So, I feel like a 9-year-old. Hey, have you heard of friendly fraud?
I have not, and I'm actually very curious as to what it is.
Yeah, Generation Z, apparently the biggest culprit of this. Friendly fraud is when you engage in credit card fraud and you start a dispute with the credit card company over a product or a service, and you got the product, you got the service, and in most cases you were happy with the product and the service, but you still dispute it, and you end up getting credited for the purchase, and you still got the service or you retain the item. And Generation Z is doing this apparently incessantly. It's called friendly. Why would that be called friendly fraud? That's just fraud.
That's just fraud. And the friendly fraud is very misleading. I would go so far as to call that a little sociopathic.
Yeah, I think so. I'll tell you a story right now. I don't make many claims. In fact, I had my first credit card dispute that I made about a month and a half ago. This is the first one that I can recall in at least a decade. And listen, I've got American Express, I've got a Visa, MasterCard, and we use our cards quite a bit, like racking up the miles, racking up the points. But I can't tell you the last dispute that I had with a credit card. But I did have one recently because I purchased a service, and the service just did not work. It just was a total fraud. And I saw stories about, hey, listen, I'll tell you what it is. Tweet delete. Tweet delete or there's a tweet erase, the same company. It doesn't work. They say you can you buy their, it'll erase all your tweets. No, it won't. It does not. So it was like they charged me like $43 for the year, and it didn't work. Nothing. So I disputed it, and I got the credit within 3 days. I was told by American Express or whoever it was that it was not American Express. I put that on an American Airlines Citibank American Airlines credit card, and I put it on that card because I'm going to get rid of that card soon. I'm going to burn up all my American miles, and then I don't need the card. I'm just going to dump it because I don't fly American much, and just going to burn up the miles. But listen to this. This is ridiculous. So this is a whole little side shoot story here.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I call up City.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you need me or am I good?
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't know why we need you anymore, Julian.
Julian, you can go. You're 19. Thanks.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Okay, all right.
hey,
Yeah.
dude, bring your old iPhone 12 back to Verizon.
I'm doing it today.
All right, goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
All right, so I got the kids new phones over Thanksgiving because their phones were 3 years old. They were, having issues, and we had this huge credit. If you're a Verizon customer, take a look. We had on Chloe's line and Julian's line, we had like a loyalty $730 credit. So I was able to get them new iPhone 15s, and we had $730 credit on their two lines because of like longevity that I've been with Verizon, and they just have to turn in their old phones within 30 days. Yeah, Chloe's already turned in, and Julian's got to turn his in because I want the $730 credit.
Okay.
On the $1,000 iPhone.
That's not friendly fraud. That's actually legitimate.
No, I'm not talking about. So hey, back to my credit card dispute. Listen to this.
All right.
I hate dealing with offshore customer service. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, you call an 800 number, you're trying to get a hold of a company, whether it's tech support, customer service, customer support, whatever. And you end up getting somebody, in a foreign country, you're calling the Philippines, you're calling, of course, yes, my name is Mary. And you get hello, my name is Mary. No, it's not. What is your real name?
Okay,
come on,
Mary.
come on, whatever. So listen to this. This is a reason why I hate offshore customer service. So I call Citi, the American Airlines Advantage card, I think Visa, Master, whatever the hell it is, and I'm disputing this charge. And they told me, yes, you also have to submit your dispute in writing, which I didn't even do, and I already got the dispute resolved, and they credited me back. But here's the point I'm trying to make. I call up Citibank for this American Airlines card, and they're telling me that I have to write a letter. They give me the address, right, to send the letter. And she's saying, you got to send your letter, explain everything that happened. You got to send it or fax it. And then she gives me the mailing address, and it's like P.O. Box 5065. Listen to this. Sioux Falls. And I said, do you mean Sioux Falls?
Nope, that's how you spell it.
Sioux.
It was Sioux Falls. Hey, Citibank, your customer service offshore can't even pronounce the city where all of your business mailings go. Instead of Sioux Falls, it was Sioux Falls because Sioux Falls is spelled Sioux. I did a lot of reading about the Sioux Indians. What about you, Fester?
The Sioux were a proud tribe. Warriors.
Are they peaceful or violent?
They protected their own.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how Custer feels about them, but
hello, Sioux Falls is in South Dakota. It is not Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls. I mean, that just personifies offshore customer service where they can't even give the address or pronounce the city properly for where Citibank has all of their business, mailing. And if you get a credit card from them, the return address is Sioux Falls, not Sioux Falls.
You know who my favorite actress is?
What?
Sioux and Sarandon.
Who?
Sioux and Sarandon.
Sioux and Sarandon.
Me.
Susan's stupid.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of another
So,
Sue.
That's a funny joke.
Just wrapping up on Generation Z and friendly fraud. It's first-party fraud, and the customer successfully gets the charge back. So they get the product, they get the service, they claim there's a problem, they get credited, but they still have the product or they still derive the service, and there was no problem whatsoever. They just didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, that's pretty scammy.
And apparently that's Generation Z's doing. There's a lot of Generation Z doing it, and it's called friendly fraud.
And we're paying for it.
Damn right. And that's about the dumbest damn name, friendly fraud. It's not friendly. It's fraud. In Sioux Falls.
Are you trying to say that MJ sounds like an angry old man in that little tone of voice that you said?
Yeah, what are we doing over there?
And we're paying for it. That's Roxanne's old person
Yeah,
voice.
you never heard it.
Back in my
Trying to
day.
keep that under wraps.
I've heard it before. I've heard it.
Chloe does that. Oh, I think I'm supposed to wake up Chloe. Hold on a minute.
Kids have all these fancy phones that can't set an alarm.
A lot of family things today.
Wake up service now?
Let's see. Someone please call me shortly after 9 a.m. All right, let me call Chloe. Hey, I had Julian on. Hey, equal time. Let me call Chloe.
Does her alarm not work?
All right, listen, she's been studying late. She's got one final exam. She's got like 3 papers to turn in. This is her last week. This is her last week in college. She graduates. She's done. Like after tomorrow, she's done. She's got a paper that's got to be a couple of papers.
When's the graduation ceremony?
There is none. So they don't have, at the University of New Hampshire, they don't have like a winter semester graduation. She's invited to go back for the springtime graduation, but I don't think she's going to end up doing that. But hey, listen, she's graduating college in 3.5 years with 3 majors. So good for her. I'll give her a wake-up call. Hold on. Calling Chloe to wake her up, make sure she's awake. Oh, and I'm going to ask her to do the old guy voice, Roxanne, that Chloe does that to me all the time.
Oh, does she? Okay, let's hear it.
Hello, Chloe.
Yeah.
All right, we're live on the air. It's 9:08, and you wanted to be awakened a little after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, careful what you wish for.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Where's the Chloe alarm clock? Yeah, I've got the old...
No.
What?
No.
No.
Yeah, I got.
Are you okay?
Are you all right, Chloe?
Yeah, I'm tired.
All right, what time did you go to bed?
We all are.
5.
Ooh.
Oh my God! You went to bed at 5 and you're waking up at 9:08.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's very healthy.
Only one more day.
Yeah.
Is today the last day of college? Like your last exam and you're out?
No, Friday is.
All right, so tomorrow you're taking an exam, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going to play schools out for the summer and throw a bunch of papers out of the window of the school?
Yeah.
Like Grease?
Maybe light a garbage can on fire on your way out.
All right. Hey, Chloe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Would you mind doing the old man voice that you do? And back in my, I was telling the guys about this because Roxanne just tried to pull that crap on me.
It worked.
Back in my day.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, that's very good.
All right, so, Chloe, what's an example? What did I say to you recently that you hit me with that back in my day? What did I do?
Well, we were in New York City and we were going on the subway, and there's an increased police presence on the platforms in the subways and on the subways. So we were going as a family, and we saw some police officers, and you kind of went up to them and you were like, "Oh, hey guys, I've noticed the increased police presence. You know, back when we lived here a few years ago, it wasn't really like that." So then when we walked away, I was joking with you, and I was like, "Oh, back in my day, this island was just rolling fields." And
I like how you slow it down.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
Now, look, she's awake.
Wow, look at that.
Let me play the famous Chloe alarm clock, though. Andrew, hit it.
Chloe, Daddy got you a brand new alarm clock. Time to sit up. Chloe, get up, 'cause it's time to wake right up.
There we go.
Don't just lay there. Wake up. Turn off the show. Wake up.
There we go. That's Froggy did that alarm clock for Chloe back when she was like 5 years old when she got her first clock radio. All right, Chloe, have a great day. I'll see you soon, okay?
okay, bye.
Bye. Back in my day.
Back in my day. MJ, can I just say you're the stickiest beak person I know. You sticking your beak in the police officer's business up there.
I was thanking them for their presence.
Yeah,
what are you
when
talking
I went
about?
Here, blah, blah, blah. Let me give a little historical perspective here, gentlemen.
How is that called stickiest beak?
Because you're just always like nosing around.
Whatever. You ready for the 9:10 must-hear story? It is coming up on 9:12. Hey, not bad for me.
Back in my day, we did the 9:10 story at 9:10.
All right, the 9:10 must-hear story. Hey, pay attention to this, especially all three of you guys, because you guys have younger kids. You know, my daughter Chloe's 22 now. Julian is 19, I think. You guys, Roxanne, you got a 3 and a 6-year-old.
I have the youngest children. I was practically a teen mom when I had them.
Yeah, sure. Roxanne has young ones. Festa, your kids are what?
What is she? Hadley's the
9
same.
and 12.
Yeah. No.
Mine are 9 and 12 years.
Hudson's a little younger. 12-year-old daughter, and I don't know how old Hudson is.
He's
7,
7. Yeah.
All right. So you guys pay attention to this. An ER doctor is telling you never buy these 5 popular Christmas gifts for kids.
Oh, God. I probably got them all.
I'm all ears.
All right. Number 1. I think this is more for smaller kids, but still.
If lawn jarts are on here, I'm leaving.
No, that would be like on the 1974
okay,
list.
saying, I just want to point that out.
Anything with a button battery. So especially small kids, those little button batteries, you know how many kids put those damn things in their mouth and they swallow them? I think it's Duracell. They have the bitter button batteries now where they we did
so for the last best of that we played,
I put those in my beer.
We did a taste test with that a long time ago. We tested out the bitter button batteries.
Last recorded show we had, I tuned in for a little while, and we were doing that segment of us putting the batteries in our mouth.
Yep.
So funny.
I mean, because those things do taste pretty nasty.
Yeah.
So if you're buying gifts for kids, especially young kids, nothing with a button battery because they're choking hazards. Next thing. ER doctor, and he's speaking from experience because he's seen these injuries from these toys, these items. Water beads.
Those Orby little water beads,
yes.
Kids love them.
Yeah, guess what? He said, do not buy these, that they can cause bowel obstructions.
Oh.
Yep, that kids ingest them and they'll jam up your bowels.
My kid pushes them right through.
Don't. Your kid is eating water beads?
You buy so many of them.
Popping them like Skittles?
My kid ate one dry. And he's like the size of like a grit.
Oh, and
dry.
then it expands to the size of a bowling ball?
Came out the size of like a...
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That's disgusting. All right, so water beads. ER doctor says don't give your kids water beads. Next, electric scooters.
Oh, I know my kids want those.
Yep. The amount of injuries, they hit a bump, they go flying, messes up their faces, their arms, their heads. Bad news. The ER doctor, I got the name of the doctor here.
Doctor's no fun. Kids got to live and have some fun.
I'm Dr. Herman Killjoy.
Well, you're close. Dr. Deathface.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But electric scooters, just kids go flying off these things and really screw themselves up.
Not if they practice.
All right, so don't buy electric scooters. Oh, this is like top of the list. Trampolines are death traps.
I've heard that. And then also, concussions.
My kids had one and played with it for like 3 days, and now it just collects leaves.
Really? It's a leaf catcher?
Yeah, that's it. Haven't touched it in 3 years.
But what is it, rusting in your backyard?
Got mold from grass and just stains. Sticks,
got
dead birds.
Florida yard mold. That's always great.
There's a dead raccoon in this corner of it,
bouncing
in
around.
The springs.
So why don't you dismantle it?
Oh, it's such a pain in the ass.
Take
man.
it to the
took
dump.
forever to build.
Why don't you just here's what you do. You take a picture of it and you put it on Facebook Marketplace and look for a scrapper. They'll come get it.
Okay.
And then they'll kill you.
Thanks for the advice.
What do you mean they'll kill you?
Well, I was just having this discussion with someone that...
What?
I was just having this discussion with someone who was getting ready to put stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and she was scared she was going to get murdered.
Oh, that whoever comes to her place is going to then murder her.
Right.
And then what?
That's why you bring nunchucks.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 9:15 at the MJ Morning Show. So, yeah, don't mess with those items. Not good. Hey, this is funny. I love this. Burglary suspects were apprehended by the Polk County Sheriff's Office. A lot of Polk County action these days.
That's no joke, man. Grady runs a tough county.
Well, that's what this story is all about. You got to hear this.
This is so great.
This is really, really cool. And it reminded me of something. Froggy, you know where this is going?
Yeah, I saw it. I sent you the story.
You didn't send me this. You sent me nothing.
Mentally, telepathically.
So a burglary suspect was arrested driving a boosted vehicle. So burglary suspect in a stolen vehicle, what a shocker, and told the police, hey, I'm not going to be in jail long, but then was told, no, you're not in Osceola County, you're in Polk County. So listen to this. According to the presser and the release from the Polk County Sheriff's Office, deputies, they saw a stolen Dodge Ram pickup truck. It was a 2022. And this happened about 1 a.m. Recently at a Circle K on US 27 and Ronald Reagan Parkway over in Polk County.
Yes.
And Grady Judd, at one of his famous pressers, he told the story here. The driver of the stolen vehicle, Tamari Lucas, 24 years old, of Tampa, ends up east of Tampa. And there was another passenger in the vehicle. The passenger fled. They're still looking for that person. But Lucas, the driver, was arrested, charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, also resisting an officer without force. Deputies say that Lucas said, hey, you can arrest me. I'm not going to be in jail long. I'm in Osceola County. Is Osceola County known for, what, not being tough? Are the prosecutors there? Or do they let you go? I mean, hello?
Just churning and burning, you let him out?
The deputies then said to this guy, Tamari Lucas, dude, you're not in Osceola County. You're in Polk County. And the dude allegedly says, oh, my God, not Grady Judd. Are you effing serious? This really sucks because you guys don't play in Polk County.
No, they don't play in Polk County.
No way.
This is some real Dukes of Hazzard type stuff where county lines matter.
Oh, really? I got to find out. Is Osceola that loosey-goosey? That's nuts. But you know what this reminded me of when the guy's like, oh, no, Polk County. You know what this reminded me of?
What?
The old Raid commercial where the bugs are all crawling around and then they whip out the can of Raid and the bugs then scream, Raid! Grady Judd! Grady! Yeah, hey, Raid is Grady, right?
I get it.
I don't get it.
It's Grady!
All right, that's a creative leap.
Yeah.
But
Grady! That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, this guy, I guess he wanted to be arrested in Osceola County. What are they? They not even arrest you there? Do they?
I mean, they may arrest you, but they let you out pretty quickly, according to this guy. He seems to know what he's talking about.
Oh man, that's a great story right there. A lot of Grady Judd, a lot of Polk County stuff in the news these days. It is 9:20 at the MJ Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Styx. We've got Foreigner with John Waite tickets. Now, this fabulous concert is going to be at the Mid-Florida Credit Amphitheater. It's going to happen in July, and we've got your tickets. In just a matter of moments, I'm going to tell you when to call in to win the tickets here on the MJ Morning Show. So stand by. Hey, also... Slade, what do you want to say? What a great song. Yeah, only a rejoin bumper there. I guess this thing doesn't test. You know, with the music research stuff. Anyway, remember the song Run, Run Away by Slade? This is the single version with the longer intro. All right, 9:29 at the MJ Morning Show. Final chunk, concert tickets on the way in minutes. Let me open up two packages that have arrived to the MJ Morning Show from listeners. These appear to be Amazon deliveries, and I have them right back here.
What do you have?
Can you guys fill just 2 seconds? You guys want to do the show when I'm. You guys want to do the show when I'm not here?
All right, shut your face for a second, because nobody wants to do the show when you're not here because it's paid days off. See, there's a group of listeners who say, if MJ's not there, the crew should do the show. Let me tell you something. We don't want to do the stupid show because I'm only here for money and days off. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah. Who's going to the Christmas party tonight?
Actually, if we're being straight with you, MJ, Roxanne and I were both looking at our phones while you turned away. We didn't even hear what you said. I didn't even know a second before you turned around.
You know, our Christmas party is tonight.
Yeah.
This is a terrible night for me because we're.
Maybe we should reschedule it.
Oh, this is terrible because Michelle, she just got back from New Hampshire. I didn't talk about this, but Michelle flew up for 24 hours to help. So I was, I took Michelle rather to the airport on Tuesday night, and I picked her up last night. So she flew to Boston, rented a car, drove to New Hampshire. Chloe needed more help packing stuff up, and Michelle brought 2 massive duffel bags home. Because Chloe's done. She checks out of her dorm this, I think, Saturday, and that's it. So Michelle rolled up. We're all leaving on vacation this weekend. So I got so much stuff to do. It's just a Christmas party is just not in the car. You know what? Let me call. And I got to open up these packages. I've got Hollywood Dirt we got to get to here.
Got the whole family on today, huh?
Yeah, let me call. No, I'm calling Ron DeCastrate, our general manager. See how important this Christmas party is. Let's see, DeCastro.
I mean, I'm sure
It's going to change your negotiations if
I'm
you're
sure
not
the
there.
company will exist.
Well, no, that's what I want to know. Is this going to have any detrimental effect on the negotiation?
You should walk in with a bag of like McDonald's like you did that one year.
It was Arby's, by the way.
That's right.
It was Arby's.
I was so jealous.
Yeah, this is years ago over at Clear Channel. I walked in with a bag of Arby's.
The food wasn't the best.
Yeah, that's why I brought a bag of Arby's, because I heard the food wasn't going to be great.
Tommy Chuck never really laid out the coin for good food.
Hello?
Hey, Ron, it's MJ and the crew live on the air. How are you doing?
Oh, I was just walking over to the studio. That's ironic. How are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you. Well, why don't you? How far away from the studios are you?
I'm passing the kitchen right now.
All right, you roll right in here, and then go in between. Just walk right between Fester and Roxanne, and we'll stick you on microphone number 4 in here.
Yeah, come on, Ron.
Come on.
Fine coffee.
What? Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, bring your coffee.
Bring something really scented, very aromatic, please.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, how long does it take to walk from the kitchen to the studio? Where are you?
Well, he's getting his coffee.
No, I'm right here.
Where?
Hang on.
Do you know where the Q105 studio is, Ron?
Here he comes. Here he goes.
Here we go.
There
All right.
He has very short legs.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron DeCastro, not Ron DeSantis, not Ron DeCastrate,
Hey, Ron.
Our vice president and general manager. By the way, we had a good meeting yesterday.
Yes, we did.
I'm pretty confident that the MJ Morning Show will return in 2024.
I agree.
All right, right on that microphone.
Okay, am I on it?
Yeah, he knows how to work a
just
microphone.
right. No, he knows P&L statements, doesn't know, and know the first thing about a microphone. All right, so Ron, I got an issue here.
Another issue?
Well, the
Another issue. Not contract related.
Okay.
I don't think.
The Christmas party's tonight, and we're going on vacation tomorrow. It's the worst night for the Christmas. I have so much stuff to do.
You know what? I'll just move
Right.
everybody's
That's
plans
Ron, right.
to accommodate
one
you.
inch from the microphone.
Oh, there we go. I'll just move everybody's plans to accommodate you. Does that work?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, I'm not expecting you to change the Christmas party.
okay.
I don't want it to be detrimental to our negotiations if I don't show up to the Christmas party tonight.
Oh, absolutely. We will definitely be. I mean, you're hosting it. Isn't that what you guys said yesterday? You're hosting it?
I'm hosting
Yes.
the Christmas
You're the
party.
MC.
God, I mean,
It's going to
listen.
switch the balance of power.
You got to plan ahead. You should have packed. You should have had, you should have done that last weekend, and right now you'll be ready to go. You'll be at the holiday party, having some drinks, jumping on a flight tomorrow. It'll be all good.
Ron, if I show up, I can only be there for like 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll have to negotiate, right? So I want 20, you got 10, maybe 15.
Maybe 15. MJ, listen.
We'll
Give
be,
him 15.
All right, so that one sticking point, is that where the negotiations going to end up? All right, I got you. All right. Ron, ladies and gentlemen, our happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I don't see you at the Christmas party tonight.
Ooh, if you don't see me at the Christmas party tonight, we may not be seeing you next year. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. I'm just saying.
All right, Ron.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks.
you.
Enjoy your coffee.
Just remember, Gino and Roxanne in the morning sucks.
Right.
All right.
Jesus. What's the matter with you?
Listen, think I'm kidding?
I love it. So, what? Hold on. What? Hey, hang on a sec. Hey, Ron's coming back in. Yes, Ron.
Oh, I forgot to address the coffee throwing issue from last week.
You got to talk to Hal about
Oh,
that.
no. I actually saw the video.
That's Hal.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the jacket?
I saw the whole thing. Yeah, we'll be addressing that. At the
Hey,
holiday
listen, I was
party
taking
also.
orders, sir. I was taking orders from my boss.
No, actually, I heard the orders. He said go outside, not throw it outside.
Froggy?
I think you said
Look in your email box.
Enthusiasm counts around here, Ron.
Now, Ron, you know what
Yeah.
happened?
What
So
happened?
I I get overwhelmed with like heavy duty scents, like heavy colognes and perfumes. I hate them.
He has debilitating olfactory sensitivities.
Exactly. Wow. So there's some coffee flavors that we have. There's one that smells like coconut cream or something.
Well, Pat whips up the flavored ones.
And then Froggy brought that in here. And then I couldn't breathe. It was like
me.
it was choking.
Yeah.
Was it you?
Oh, it was him too.
It was a little dramatic.
Both of you guys. It was like stereo, and it was like affecting each nostril. I couldn't breathe, and I said, "Froggy, get that coffee out of here."
I heard that.
And then Froggy opened the studio door and threw the coffee into the hallway.
You said throw it in the hallway.
No, he did not.
I'm pretty, Ron. I think he did.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
My memory.
And the reason I found this out was because I'm walking by and I'm looking down. I'm like, "What the heck is this?"
It's a new stain.
Listen, Froggy.
That was prop coffee.
Have him speak directly to representation, not to you. Okay.
Talk to your union.
I'll talk to Hal. after
Talk
the
to your union rep or shop steward. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Ron.
Boys
Thank you.
can't keep anything nice.
Thank you. Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things.
No.
That's why they've promised us a studio since October of 2020, and nothing's going on.
Man, who's ratting me out around here to Ron? That's what I want to know.
Hang on, let me open up. I got gifts that have come in from listeners that I have not opened up. This has like been here a week. All right, this is an Amazon Prime package. Let me hold it up to the camera right now, and the hell is this? Sinew cleanse. Are you kidding me? It's someone sent me
talking about it.
A soft tip neti pot.
Oh, those are awesome.
Have you ever used one of those?
Yeah, those get the snot out.
MJ, I'm not in the medical field, but I do have misophonia. Your sound on the radio has progressively become munged up and nasally.
It's true.
Please make an appointment to get your sinuses checked out. Listener since 1995 from Brian Fedderson.
Dude, you know what?
Oh, hang on. I can't. It's rubbed off. It's either Fedderson or Peterson.
Listen, one of the two.
Yeah.
MJ, I've heard stories before of like news anchors having like something growing out of their neck and them just doing the news, and like a nurse watching the TV says, hey, you may want to get that checked out. It's like some cancerous
That happened to a
tumor.
girl locally.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard this maybe a couple of different times. Maybe you are sounding differently and we don't hear it, but you have a major sinus issue.
It was last week. I was a little congested for like a couple of hours during the show, so that must be why they sent this. Oh, speaking of news anchors, did you see that awful story out of Pennsylvania?
No.
A news anchor, I think Fox, was it Fox Philly or a local news anchor that was beloved died suddenly, and then they had to confirm that she jumped in front of a train.
Oh my
gosh. Apparently some people online were starting that, you see, the vaccine, the COVID vaccine. That's what, the COVID vaccine killed her. Oh. And then it came out, no, it wasn't the COVID. I mean, stop with the COVID vaccine conspiracies. She jumped in front of a train. I mean, an awful story. What channel was it?
I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
I mean, just a terrible story. That's all right. All right, so thank you for the neti pot. Aren't these kind of gross?
No, they're fantastic. They clean the snot out of your head.
But don't you like take, it's like a mini teapot and you jam it up your nostrils?
And you pour warm salted water
in. Is it going to feel like I'm getting waterboarded by the CIA at a black site in Bulgaria?
It's like a waterboarding at a party.
Okay, all right. Good old party water. Okay,
if you're not going to use that, I'm going to take it. Get my snot out.
Hang on. Here's another Amazon package sent from a listener. This is a flat. I don't know what's in this, man. What is this? Kevlar?
What are people just sending us stuff?
Hang on a minute. All right, here we go. And what is this? I have no. What? There's no note in here.
What is it?
Hang on. It's sent to MJ Morning Show. Oh, you know what? It's not an Amazon. This is just a regular UPS package, but there's no note in here. I don't know what this is. It's like that. You know what? Should I open this up?
It's probably like
it's vacuum packed.
Oh, great.
So you know what? This is homemade.
Oh no.
Is it like ticking?
I don't know. Hey, Andrew, open this up in there.
Oh, great. Is it like an article of clothing?
Andrew, don't listen to him.
I don't know what it is. Let me hold this up to the camera. It looks almost like an pizza. Is that Is that
over?
Is this a scarf?
It's a holiday hat.
It's a sweater.
What is this?
It's a vacuum sealed.
I don't know. It's
sweater.
it's vacuum packed.
Maybe it's just for shipping purposes.
All right, hang on. All right, Fester, here I just broke the seal. You open that up and tell me if any anthrax comes out in your face. I'll need the neti pot for that. Yeah, from the listener. Hey, while we're at it, let's give away the tickets for Styx, Foreigner, and John Waite. July 20th, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Let's go with caller number 30 right now. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047.
Oh, my gosh.
Caller, what'd I say?
No, I'm going to show
30.
you this prize.
All right,
I'm going to show you this gift we got.
Can I give out the phone number?
No, forget John. John Waite can wait.
All right. Styx forward to John Waite. Caller 30 right now. 800-990-1047. All right, so what did I just unwrap here by... Let me give out the name. It's on the return address label. This came from Michael Butler, and this was sent from the UPS store, number 3115 on 115 East Van Fleet Drive in Bartow, Florida.
Okay.
That's where this package came from, the UPS store out there.
So Michael is the guy's name?
Yeah. Michael and Bartow sent this.
So in the theme of ugly holiday sweaters.
Oh, it's a sweater.
It's a t-shirt consistency, but it says pass the gabagool.
Oh,
that's awesome.
And it's Fester sized.
It's not. Listen,
it is. It's put that thing on. That's not my size. I can fit 3 of me in that thing.
It's not Fester size either. But I'll rip the seams out
No.
of it.
No. Don't.
It's not going to fit me.
Don't destroy the shirt.
Then don't ask me to put it on.
Dude, this is...
It's an XL shirt. I'm telling you.
Dude, let me put this on my body and let's see how far it extends.
No.
It'll fit a normal size man.
Look at me. This thing extends.
Turn it around.
6 inches on each side. Let me hold it at the camera.
Yeah, pass the gabagool.
It says, pass the gabagool.
Yeah, I'd love one.
Pass the gabagool.
Over here.
Yeah, pass the
I'd
gabagool.
love one of them, but I need like a 4 or 5X.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Is a nice. Hey, thank you, Michael and Bartow. I appreciate the gabagool sweater.
You should wear that out on the slopes, man.
I'll wear that out in Vail. That's what I'll do. Absolutely. All right, we're up to caller 29, so the next one will be caller 30, and we'll say hello to whoever this is. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Good morning. My name is Mike.
Mike, where are you phoning from this morning?
Right now, I'm phoning from Odessa.
Fantastic. Well, you are caller 30. If you like Styx, Foreigner, and John Waite, this is your lucky day.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're going. You got the tickets, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, July 20th, and you're in. You got the tickets, buddy. Thanks for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Andrew's going to collect your information, tell you how to get your tickets, all right?
Excellent. Thanks.
All right, thank you for listening. Line 2 for caller 30. Thank you. All right, a couple of Hollywood items here, and then the French fries. The old French fries and the tailpipe trick. I'm not going to fall for that. First of all, this video is going viral. A guy took an order of, it looks like McDonald's French fries.
Yeah.
Jammed them into the exhaust pipe of his Lamborghini, and then revved the engine, and the French fries flew out like a cluster bomb.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Are you watching the video right now?
I'm listening to you, and I'm saying I'm looking at the still images of it right now.
Yeah. Guy's in a McDonald's parking lot.
Well, is the exhaust pipe at a different location in the Lamborghini? No, because it's up top.
Yeah, it looks like it's on top there.
And it explodes out.
Like a mid-engine exhaust pipe or something. Yeah. This guy out in L.A. has gone viral, stuffed French fries into the exhaust system of his $250,000 Lambo.
Jeez.
And then blows them up into the air.
Why?
Yeah. It's essentially a potato cannon.
Yeah, it's a Lamborghini Huracan. Is that how you say the name of that one?
I
only know
expensive
Tesla.
a con.
I only know Tesla models.
Does this guy deserve a $250,000 car if he's pouring French fries into his exhaust pipe?
You bet your ass he does.
You see this? Hold on, but reset the video. Let me play the audio here. Yeah, you got to hit the.
Hold on.
You got to unmute it.
Hold on,
dude. You're the worst computer operator of all time.
Here we go.
All right, go ahead.
Stink.
Come on, refresh.
Now,
Refresh.
Fester lost it.
It's not me. It's the computer. You see what's going on here? Here we go.
All right, but you got to unmute it.
I'm trying.
All right.
I don't see the mute. It's unmuted.
Yeah. All right. No, gee,
It's not me. I'm not touching anything.
Now he's in a Norton commercial.
I'm not touching anything.
All right, that's it. Forget it.
Okay.
Forget it. Move it along. So the video's out there, folks. A guy blows French fries out of his exhaust pipe in a McDonald's parking. Now you're in a Barbie ad. Now you're on Wikipedia. Where are you?
I'm closing all my windows. I had the Barbie was from Mariah Carey. The Wikipedia was from the Sioux Indians.
All right, moving along before we get out of here today. Oh, Keanu Reeves got robbed. Do you see this?
Oh, that's your guy. You love him.
Everybody loves him.
MJ doesn't love him.
Wait a second. Where do you come up with I love Keanu
That's your
Reeves?
guy.
That's my guy.
Didn't you take a photo with him?
Hold on. MJ,
Michelle did.
Okay, Michelle did.
MJ and Keanu Reeves met one time, and MJ's only story that he's ever told is how bad Keanu stunk.
He had a little bit of a BO issue.
Whoa.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So tell him again how much
Oh,
he likes him.
he was very, very nice.
See? That's your guy.
I think Keanu Reeves is a very nice guy. He just smelled a little ripe. And Michelle came down to the studio because Keanu Reeves was in. And this is over on Gandy at the old studio back probably 1995, 96. I mean, it was early on in the MJ and BJ days. And here comes Keanu Reeves into the studio. And Michelle brought our brand new puppy, Scarlett.
Oh.
Scarlett was like maybe, 10 weeks old or something. And Scarlett was one of our female Jack Russell Terriers a long time ago. And Keanu Reeves wanted the dog. Keanu Reeves asked Michelle, can I have that dog, please, please, please?
What does he think? He's an actor? He can just ask for whatever he wants.
Exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't ask for her, too.
The reason why, and I did post that pic, it's on my Instagram. So if you want to scroll through my Instagram, look for Michelle and Keanu Reeves, and Michelle's holding our little Jack Russell pup, and just know that Keanu Reeves asked for the dog.
Wow.
Yeah. But the reason why I'm bringing up Keanu Reeves today is somebody ripped off John Wick. I wonder if this is like a John Wick gun. Masked burglars stole a gun from Keanu Reeves' $7 million Hollywood home.
Oh, wow.
Must be nice, Keanu.
Well deserved.
Yep. Mass burglars broke into his home, and they left with a firearm, according to a police report. LAPD first responded to an anonymous call about a possible trespasser at Keanu Reeves' home. Found no one there. Then officers went back about 5 hours later when an alarm started blaring at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then cops spotted multiple men in ski masks on security cameras smashing a window, going into Keanu Reeves' home. And apparently he was not home at the time. He's filming John Wick 29, I think in Czechoslovakia or something, or the Czech Republic.
Doesn't he have like a Ring doorbell or something? Did he catch him?
Well, the cops saw them fleeing. He was not home. Detectives looking at videos from around the home, also neighbors' videos, but he had a gun stolen from his house. You know what I found out recently?
What?
That there was a guy that spent time here locally. I don't know if he still has ties, but do you know a local guy has trained Keanu Reeves for all of the gun scenes in John Wick? And it is said, and I've heard this from experts, that when you watch, and I haven't seen much of John Wick, so I really can't comment. I saw the first one, I don't know, 8-10 years ago, and only saw like a smidge on an airplane. But people tell me that if you watch the John Wick movies, how many are out? 3, 4? How many are out?
300 or 400, I think.
So 4. Andrew says 4. If you watch the John Wick movies, that Keanu Reeves is remarkably accurate, and his shooting style, the way he shoots, the way he moves, his tactical movements, everything is spot on.
You can watch him going through those courses online, like, the ones where you, and then you run somewhere.
Well, I'm about to point that out, that somebody told me that Keanu Reeves' on-screen accuracy and the way he shoots, the way he moves, it's all by the book, and it's all like remarkably good. It's very well choreographed, and it's very professional, and Keanu Reeves looks like he totally knows what he's doing, and it's because of Taran Tactical. Taran, T-A-R-A-N, and apparently this Taran guy, Taran Butler, is that his last name, Andrew? Taran Butler? This Taran Butler guy has ties to the Bay Area, or I don't know if he's still here, but he was here or is here, but people know him, and he's the guy responsible for making Keanu Reeves look like he knows what he's doing on screen. And apparently he looks really good in the John Wick movies, and everything is accurate, like a real professional tactical shooter.
Maybe he's a real shooter now.
And it's because of this Terran tactical guy. Maybe I need a lesson from him, too. And I think that's about it. I still have a lot of stuff, but as usual, I can't get to it all. 9:50 at the MJ Morning Show. Actually running about 5-6 minutes late as it is. Anything else before we get out of here, guys?
No, bringing the liquor tomorrow for the MJ Morning Show holiday party
Roxanne
during the
wants to
show.
get drunk during the show.
Yeah, she mentioned that earlier. Roxanne says she wants to drink during the show. And are you going to take an Uber in and an Uber home?
I have 5 hours during middays to sober up.
So you want to get hammered during the show tomorrow?
I'm just kidding. I mean, it seems like a fun idea to talk about, right?
What booze do you want me to bring in? I only have wine and whiskey at my house.
And you don't have tequila. That's right.
I don't have tequila. I don't drink tequila.
Firewood tequila.
I've got Elijah Craig barrel proofs. I've got a bunch of series.
Bring her a nice bottle of wine.
I'm not going to bring in the bottle of George T. Stagg 138. Nope, not going to happen.
I don't think I would drink wine during the show this early. I would do a shot of something.
All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow, the Friday edition of the MJ Morning Show on Q105. You want to email me, have something I need to know? My private email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. Give me a follow on Instagram right now. If you are listening and don't follow my Instagram account, I'm Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow, and if you don't like it, then unfollow me. How's that for a deal? Folks, have a great day. See you tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, and let's be careful out there.